Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Sorry, guys, I'm late. I had to help everybody out, so let's fucking go. Let's get this show on the road. God bless. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm gonna get my water, and we don't have to wait too long, so let's go. All right, what's good, guys? What's good? Let's go. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry for the wait. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. God bless. The last time that I saw you guys was on whatchamacallit? Yesterday. Of course, it was yesterday. I hope everybody's having a great day. I had to change my shirt before the live. My bad, guys. I have it on my phone. I had to change my shirt, but we got a lot of stuff in store today. So I figured that today's gonna be a good day. It should be a great day. We're gonna get this show on the road. We got Anthony and Jake Paul going on Friday, so that's gonna be exciting as well. Sorry, guys, that I made you guys wait a little bit. It's been a mess. It's been hectic. Wednesday, I normally don't go live. Normally, it's like the 6 best bets and all that stuff. So today, I was like, you know what, fuck it. You know, for the guys, you know, we don't have a lot of stuff going on. Let's go live today. Let's fucking bring it. Shout out my guy Stormy, WJ, Uselyis J. Let's go. Shout out my guy Barry, Deep Insider, Nina, Marie Danielle, best looking. Let's go. I never get to stick around for the entire show, but tonight I'm here for the duration. Thanks for being here every Friday, my guy. Hey, you know, I do that because I like it. I like the way you guys talk. I like the way you guys break everything down. That's why I do that, because it's good. It's entertaining. So I hope I can do the same as well. So let's get this show on the road. You guys know we're gonna talk about the news. After we talk about the news, we'll talk about the tier list if you guys want to do a tier list. If you guys don't, we'll talk about UFC 324 preview. You guys let me know what you guys want to do. Drop a like if you guys haven't already. Boost me in that algo. It is a little bit late. I don't normally go live at this time, so let's hope we can get that boost in the algo, and let's get this show on the road. Let me just pull up this on the side just so that way I can have everything, so I can see everything. All right, everything's good. Now I'm going to start the goal, okay? So let's get this show on the road. Remember, the goal is just for fun. It's not necessary. Let me move this stuff out the way. I was going to wear a Christmas hat, but that thing is crazy. Popping in to say hi, babysitting my niece. Let's go. Hey, let's go, Paco, my guy. I hope you're having a great day. God bless. Let's go. I remember when AJ was with the Santa Claus, and your niece loved this, so let's go. That's what we are here for. So I'm going to talk about the news for a little bit. After we talk about the news, then we'll kind of let more people join in, let more people let it marinate, and then we'll get into the best-looking celebrity tier list, female-wise, of course. So let's go. Let me just turn on my AC. Okay, so if you guys don't know, sometimes I'm taking care of like some people like a little bit older, or sometimes, you know, like I'm helping out, so that's why I am a little bit late. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but we're here to bring it. We're always here to bring it. I will say I am going to be doing a fight companion on Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. I'm going to start with the Tyron Woodley Anderson Silva fight, and then we'll just watch all the last 3 fights from there. What do you guys think about that? We'll bring it. Let's go. So, first thing of the day, Ilia Toporia's wife allegedly says she's a victim of, you know what? She says she has evidence that would put Ilia in a very difficult position. She wanted a large sum of money from Ilia in exchange for not pursuing the charge. Her financial demands were extremely high, with Ilia agreeing to all of her requests. So what do you guys think about this? You know, I believe she's from Venezuela and Georgian. And, you know, what the fuck Jake Paul doing in that face-off? I know, right? I know, we'll talk about that very soon. But, guys, the reason why I say this is because there's been a lot of times where, you know, history kind of repeats itself in a weird way, right? What's up, Taurus Finney? I hope you're having a great day. But the reason why I say this is because time and time again, guys, we've seen situations like, you guys remember, I think it was Shannon Sharp, when he had that situation with the OnlyFans model. We've had a lot of situations like this, but not only in general, but also in the UFC as well. So let me show you guys I had the tweet ready, but I just wasn't as prepared. So let me just scroll down. I got to scroll down for the tweet, guys. Hang on. I just got to scroll down. But there was a image that showed how many fighters have been in the same situation as well. And I thought it was actually pretty unique because Israel Adesanya was one of them. Who else was? Right here, I found it. So look. Well, okay, the caption is not, I don't like the caption. But, so, it says, what do they all share in common, right? And it shows Ilia Topuria and his girlfriend. It shows Israel Adesanya and his girlfriend, Alex Pereira and his girlfriend, Mackenzie Dern and her boyfriend. And it goes to show you that time and time again, you know, sometimes this stuff happens. And it is what it is, you know, innocent until proven guilty. Ilia, I wish the best for you. As much as I bashed Ilia, hey, I'm starting to like Ilia a lot more. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. You guys know I'm going to ask you guys what you guys think. So let's get that poll running. Who do you guys think is going to win, Jake Paul or AJ? Who do you guys think wins? My armpits have been getting a little bit sweaty, but I try, guys. I try to bring it, so let's go. Let me just get this, let me open this. Honestly, I think as we're getting closer, it does look like Joshua is going to take this one, but I'm going to still stick with my guns. I'm going to go with my guy, Jake Paul. We're almost done with the news, guys. Anderson Silva and Tyron Woodley face off. I like this face off. I'm not going to lie. I really like this face off. The reason why I did is because Anderson Silva's a middleweight. And against Tyron Woodley, I think that's a very good fight, you know? And I think it's boxing. It's fun. Let's do it. It's fun. I got Silva. Can you imagine if Silva can knock out Woodley? That would actually be pretty insane. Now, guys, since we're talking about celebs and all that stuff, there's this girl that's trending on Twitter. She says, so here's what I want from a guy in 2026. Does everything I want, buys me gifts regularly, respects my parents, above average, below the waist. Alright. My volume is way too loud. Above average, foot low the waist. No Twitter. Plays video games with me. Owns 2+ houses. Gym 7 times a week. Gosh damn. Pays for everything. Cooks and cleans. Knows how to be a handyman. I'm not asking for much. What do you guys think? Is she asking for much? Or is it just enough and it's reasonable in today's day and age? What do you guys think? Let me know. I thought it was a pretty cool list. I like seeing stuff like that. Let's go. Hold up. You're picking Jake Paul. Rewind that. Let me get the rewind. Let me get the rewind sound effect. Guys, I'm sweating. I'm not going to lie with you guys. I'm sweating, but you guys know I love to bring the heat. Let me get the rewind sound effect. Barry, my guy. Barry, we gotta cook up something one day eventually, my guy. Not at the AM. Cooks and cleans. LMAO, so what the... Not at the AM, bro. I was hearing you and I think it was like Mega. I was hearing you, Mega, and Gio on a panel, man. And, bro, you're based as fuck, my guy. Not an AM, bro. You're based as fuck. I agreed with everything that you said, my guy. And I like this, so I would like to hear you on panels more. It's very interesting. So now for Barry. I am going with Jake Paul, but that's kind of a Hail Mary. You know, I like the over 2.5, but we'll see. I like fight ends by KO rounds 1 or 2. I like that, but... You guys know I kind of go for the Hail Mary in boxing. I like that. Now, look, this guy got a toy. He got a UFC toy. So, nah, this ain't Sean Strickland. I was about to say Sheen. So, look at this.
UFC things at Target, bro.
I gotta get one at Target. I gotta go to Target. I haven't been to Target in so long. I gotta go and I gotta get one.
I got a fucking Who the fuck?
Bro, this guy got Sean Strickland.
Is this? Not in a million years did I guess who the fuck this was. That is not Sean Strickland, bro. They need to fix this shit.
Dude, I want Conor McGregor, bro. I think that would be a good one. So, guys, Tyra or Manuel. So, Joshua Vance says Tyra or Manuel. Like, Manel. Why do you say Manuel? Oh, Manel. Excuse me. Tyra and Manel. Cap. So, guys, who do you guys think Joshua Vance should fight? Should he fight Tyra or should he fight Manel Cap? What do you guys think? Who should he fight? What do you guys think? We're going to get right into the tier list, guys. So, you guys know Cavicular? He's like a guy that like looks, maxes, and all that stuff, but he's playing the game. Today's his birthday. I wanted to say happy birthday to my guy, Cavicular. No one wanted to pop out to my yacht, so I canceled it. Not sure what to do tonight for my birthday. And I like what this guy said. It's okay, Clav. Go spend it alone on the yacht. You don't need anyone but yourself. Happy birthday to the champ. And I think that's very important, guys, because we don't always need somebody for our birthday. I spend my birthday alone a lot of the time. I don't celebrate with cake and all that stuff. If anything, the last couple of birthdays I've been spending by myself, and it's a little bit more peaceful. So that's what we bring. And I think that, you know, there's nothing wrong with spending your birthday alone. Nothing wrong at all. Now, guys, look at this. The penny, the last minted penny, I believe, was created. The last U.S. penny ever minted, sold for $16.7 million at an auction. And it's Abraham Lincoln. A penny sold for $16.7 million. Giyat. Now, guys, need Post to voice Ilya to bring back this look back. We don't give a F anymore. I like it. You know, this is when I started to like Ilya. When he got dropped by Jai Herbert. When I was like, whoa, who is this guy? But then I didn't like him. And now I like him again because he's going through that situation. So shout out my guy Ilya. Let's go. I think he should go back to this look. Let the beard come out a little bit more. Let the hair fall a little bit more. I do think this look is very good for him. And I think it's a good one. So now I'm going to ask you guys. What would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to break down UFC 324? Very quickly go over it. You know, kind of look at it. Gish Gallop a little bit. Look at it here and there. Michael Johnson. The guy is Daniel Zellhuber's father. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to look at this card? Or you guys want to talk about the celebrity tier list, about all of the lists that I got in front of you? And not one, but remember we did this one. I don't know if you guys remember. Shout out all the way back. We did this one as well. This one was a good one as well. But I'm here to bring it, guys. I'm here to do it. So whatever you guys want to do, let's do it. And this is like the best artist of all time. So if you guys don't want to do the celebrity, that's kind of corny. This is the best artist. Kendrick Lamar. We all have different opinions. Lil Uzi, Billie Eilish, Bad Bunny, Ed Sheeran. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet too. And then a heart ain't going to. Hey, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. And now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day there isn't something brand new. Or Rihanna. You don't gotta go to... Or... go work. Yeah, see me do me dirt. Or Taylor Swift. Cause you were my Romeo and I was your Juliet. Or The Baby or Pop Smoke. Hey. So we got a lot of stuff in store. I'm going to ask you guys what you guys want to do. Vote on the poll. Let's bring it. Let's bring the heat. Shout out to my guy Brendo. He had a very good stream yesterday. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. So, what next? What do you guys want next? So, hey, thank you, Matua. Thank you, man. I only have a hat because I have bad hair. I got bad hair today. I couldn't put it back. I appreciate that, Matua. Hope you're having a great day. God bless. And 9 a.m. all you guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. Best artist tier list. What was the other question? Remember, guys, we're going to be here for a little bit. You know, like, it depends, you know. I'll be back on Friday as well. All right, go. What's behind that Paratan? Is that the wall? Is that the wall? Is that what a paratan is? What is a paratan? If you're asking what's behind the wall, I got you. What is paratan? Oh, dividing something into parts. Oh, okay, yeah. So if you're asking what's behind my wall, it's my bed. It's my bed. Look, I'll show you. It's just my room. I'm just in my room. So look. Right here is like my bed, all that stuff. And here is just like my mirror, all that stuff. That's all it is. It's nothing crazy. Guys, I was going to ask you guys, should I give up on this, guys? Because somebody told me that, like, this is not going to go into a goatee. Somebody told me that, dude, try it again in 5 years, because, dude, it's not going to work out. So should I go back to a clean shave? Or what do you guys think? Because it kind So what do you guys think? Let me know. Okay. I like row D because I'm not into mixed goddess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one's row D? But you guys let me know. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. Give it up. It's not. Okay, so I gotta give it up then. I do gotta give it up. Fuck. I gotta give it up. No. No. It took me forever. But we gotta give it up for now. Of course.
After 25 seasons, wait,
what the hell is that?
Jaws on the floor, cheese, get J's, tune in for the love.
What the fuck?
NBA, G League with
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Trying to give me fucking copyright? Sorry, guys. Yo! Okay.
after 20.
Dude! Dude, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I know everybody's gonna say, oh, you gotta use a Brave browser. Alright. Gosh, it's getting hot. Oh, it's getting hot. Let me get my thing. Let me turn it up. Let me turn up the AC. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Did you see Alex Moreno's fighting? Been fighting. Oh my gosh. I don't care. Alex Moreno. If Alex Moreno's fighting, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to lie. Alex Moreno, I think he should be cut from the UFC. So what do you guys want to do? Hottest celebrity, smash or pass? All right, let's go. I'm going to take off my hat because it is getting too hot, guys. So fuck it. I'm taking off my hat. It's a crazy day. Let's go. Sorry about that earlier because that Christmas thing, bro. I don't want to get in trouble with, you know, with my boss, with YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble with them. So let's go. So you guys want to do the hottest celebs? So I think that's a good one. So I'll show you guys what we got. I'll show you guys what we got in store. So Tony Ferguson still getting fights. Yeah, facts. He is. But Alex Moreno is not exciting. He's not exciting in my opinion. Ultimate Goddess, Mary, Hard Smash, Smash, Might Smash, Unsure, Rather Pass, Confident Pass, Strong Pass, Never Heard Of. So, I'm going to get the people that I know first since you guys want to do this. So, I like Scarlett Johansson. You know, we're going to get the people that we know. Anybody that you see, let me know. I'll bring them up to the top so that we could get them first. I don't know who this girl is, but Angela, she looks nice. Elysia Gomez, I like that. Or Gonzalez. Let's see. I like this girl, red hair, don't care. I don't know a lot of these girls to be honest, but I know some of them. Not all of them. So we'll pull them up. We'll pull up their Instagram and all that stuff, and we'll get right into the good stuff, guys. So anybody, Margaret Robbie, I see Margaret Robbie. Remember we did that one, guys? Obet. Oh, guys, I heard some weird news, guys. I heard some weird news about Emily, guys. About Emily Willis. I heard that she's not okay. I never knew that, though. I thought that she was okay. Let's see. Emma Roberts. Let's see. Ashley. Let's see. Courtney. I can see myself giving Ice Spice a chance. Yeah, I got this one. So this one's the little bit of the younger one. Like, where there's, like, younger... Like Leah Hayton, which is the girl in the thumbnail. A bunch of younger, like this is Leah Hayton, guys. This is Leah Hayton. This is the girl in the thumbnail. That's the girl in the thumbnail. That's Leah Hayton. Seriously, I don't understand why Wonder Boy hasn't retired yet. But why aren't you asking about why hasn't Alex Moreno retired yet? Because Alex Moreno, I think he should retire before Wonder Boy, no? Or what do you think, Torres Finney? What do you think, my guy? What do you think? So let's go. I'm going to ask you guys the first one. Let's start it off with a good one that we know. Let's do Scarlett Johansson. You guys know Scarlett Johansson. Every time I talk, I feel something move. All right, let me pull it up. Dude. I think both should retire. You got Doja Cat? Yeah. Look, we got Nina. We got Nina and the girl that did slap boxing. Slap fighting. Giyat. Alright, let me go back. Scarlett Johansson. That's what we're looking for. What's it? Oh, Scarlett Johansson, I think. Okay. Let me exit out these tabs. Okay. Bear with me. So, the tier list is going to go like this. So, it's going to go like this. So, let's say Scarlett Johansson. We only have 4 options. Only 4 options, right? So, the options are going to be Ultimate Goddess. I like that. Ultimate Goddess. Hard Smash. Might. And then Rather Pass. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And you guys can be honest. It's a tier list for a reason. Alright, go. I did start the stream late as shit, but you guys know I gotta help out a lot of people. And that takes a toll on everything because the algo and all that stuff, but we still fucking bring it. Dude, I don't care, dude. I could be streaming to one person. I don't give a fuck. I will always bring it. Always. I'm never gonna change my attitude, so let's fucking go. So one thing, guys. One thing about Scarlett Johansson, guys, that I like is Black Widow. Black Widow. I like the blonde hair. I like the eyes. Overall, very good. Very good. I will say, I think she's like top 5. At least top 5. But when we look at the whole entire tier list, that's a big ask to say that this is top 5. Considering there's so many actresses or celebrities here. So remember, guys, take that into consideration that we still got a lot to go. We might not finish the whole thing, but we still got a lot of competition, you know? So remember, we got Jenna Ortega, you know, we got a lot of competition. Sophia, you know, we got a lot of people going. But with respect to all the guys, Wonder Boy, Moreno, Emmett, too old, new, fresh blood is here. Yeah. I will say though, Torres Finney, remember, I feel like Wonder Boy should have a fun fight. He should have a fun. I see a lot of you guys are going Ultimate, but it's tied. I think he should have a fun fight. Wonder Boy should have one more fun fight that he should retire on, because they fed him to Bum Fame. Let's give Wonder Boy a fun fight for everything that he's done for the UFC. Let's give him a fun fight. Alex Moreno, let's give him a fun fight just to retire on. But I don't think these guys want to retire, but it's all up to what these guys want at the end of the day. But overall, I do think that Wonder Boy should have a retirement fight. You know, a good fight that he should be able to win and head off into the sunset. Are you guys excited for Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua? The more I look at it, the more I could see Anthony Joshua landing a big shot. But when we look at it as a whole, by the way, this is the thumbnail, Leah Hayton. So shout out to Leah Hayton. But when I look at Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul as a whole, I feel like, me personally, I feel like something weird's gonna happen. Maybe I'm always going into this. Maybe I always act like this, but I feel like something weird is gonna happen that Anthony Joshua Jake Paul fight. You know, we look at the face-off and Jake Paul's kind of like not taking it. He's kind of goofing around, sticking his stomach out, doing all that, doing the most. And Anthony Joshua is very humble, very locked in. You know, he says he's ready. You know, and he says, I'm surprised Jake Paul took this fight because, you know, I'm ready for this fight. And we've saw multiple face-offs. They faced off already before. I feel like, I hope not. I really hope not, guys. But Joshua might land a nice uppercut, right, a straight right or something, and might finish the job. I hope not before the third round. Please, not before the third round. But gosh, damn, it's gonna be a good fight. I hope it's a good fight. I hope everybody enjoys it. I think it's gonna be exciting as well. And I think that this is what we like. You know, we like a lot of fun stuff. We like a lot of things that we don't normally see every day. Especially with no UFC, I think we're good. I know there's some PFL as well. I guess we can look at it very quickly if you guys would like. While you guys are voting. Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. It's not mandatory, but if you guys would like to. So we got PFL. I don't really like PFL. It's not my cup of tea. I will be watching, but I just don't think that it's my cup of tea. Me personally, I don't think that's my cup of tea. I think that I think this is gonna be a good fight though. Where's this one? The Democratic. This one. The reason why is because anybody from this area has no takedown defense, no sort of wrestling at all. Remember Josias Musasa? No sort of wrestling at all, and all these guys have is power. So I think that every time you see this flag, think no takedown defense and all just straight striker. Like, I already know, I don't even know who this guy is, but I already know he's gonna lose, and I already know that like, he has no takedown defense, he can't wrestle, and he can't get out if he's full mounted. I don't know why, but it's all these guys. It's like if they were from El Salvador. You know, El Salvador, all they do is play soccer. They don't really, you know, do a lot of MMA. We don't have a first El Salvadorian champion, so, you know, there's some places like you see the flag and you're like, that guy doesn't really have a chance. I would rather watch Paul versus Ngannou. Gosh. You want Jake Paul to go night-night? You want Jake Paul to go night-night. Alright, so I see you guys say Ultimate Goddess. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Let's not spend too much time. I like Ultimate Goddess. I like it. It's tied. If anybody disagrees, let me know. I'm putting it Ultimate Goddess because that's what I think as well. And I think a majority of you guys think that as well. So, Margaret Robbie. Remember, everything is opinions. Everything's opinions. So just because you have a different opinion doesn't mean it's the other thing. All right, let me pull this up. I liked it when she was Harley Quinn. I'm biased. I'm biased as hell, guys. I'm very biased when it comes to this type of stuff. I'm very biased. One of my favorite actors of all time. I liked it when she was Harley Quinn. I really did. And I think she always brings it. So shout out to Margaret Robbie. All right, let's go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Get your votes in. But while you guys are getting your votes in, don't worry. We still got a lot of stuff to talk about. Don't worry. There was a show that I saw that I didn't see in a while. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know this show, but there's also a lot of stuff that are going on. Started off with one of the best submissions of the year. Islam Makhachev is in contention, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this. The Paramount deal. While you guys are getting your votes in, and people vote, please. Please. Somebody please fucking vote. 1.5 billion years. Okay, not billion years. Paramount really went all out with the UFC. So, soccer, right? We see soccer. 1.5 billion for 6 years. South Park, which I didn't even know South Park was worth this much. 1.5 billion for 5 years. Bro, is South Park worth more than soccer? Because they paid for the same, but they got one more year with soccer than they did with South Park. And then with the UFC, 7.7 billion for 7 years. Now, I was talking to my brother about this. I was talking about, can somebody fucking vote in the fucking poll? I'm just kidding. But I was talking to my brother about this, right? I was talking to my brother about this. I was like, dude, I feel like you guys aren't voting on purpose now. I was talking to my brother. I was like, dude, he said ESPN, you know what? I'm glad we're leaving ESPN. I think it's for the better, right? But I was like, we better hope it's for the better, because if it's not for the better, remember, if it's not for the better, we're going to be stuck with these guys for 7 years. Remember, we're already under, or I say we, but it's not really we, it's the UFC. The UFC is stuck with these guys for 7 years. 7 years already, right? So now it's a matter of if the 7 years are going to be good or not. And we're going to see. We already started off with some weird cards. UFC 324, 325. Paramount might be able to control who gets a title shot and who doesn't. Because I heard from somebody that Paramount did not like Islam versus JDM. They did not like that main event. And they said, you know what? We don't like that main event. You better not give us another main event like that for opening up Paramount. And I was like, wow. Like, Paramount can literally influence who gets a title shot and who doesn't. And that's going to be a big issue. That's going to be a big issue. But it is what it is. I don't remember when ESPN was able to dictate who gets a title shot and who doesn't. You know? When we opened up with ESPN 7 years ago, did ESPN get to call the shots? Oh, let's do Patty versus Gaethje to open up Paramount. You know, like, I feel like with ESPN, it was more meritocracy, right? More meritocracy. The right guy gets a title shot. But with Paramount, it's going to be like, Joshua Van is a champion, and he's calling the shots. Ilya Topuria is not coming back. He's vacated his belt. He's not coming back. John Jones doesn't want to fight. It's going to be like a lot of weird stuff that I think it's going to be a little weird at first. If you have not heard, potential co-main and main event, Kyle versus RDR, potential co-main event, Yuri versus Mirzakhanov, Ankalaev or Olberg. See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Why doesn't Olberg get the title shot? Like, why isn't Olberg getting the title shot? Like, why does he have to fight one more time? Like, I bet you if Dominic Reyes would have won, then Dominic Reyes would have been asking for a title shot all the time. But let's go back to the tier list very quick. You guys say hard smash. Thank you guys for voting. Thank you guys so much, man. What would I do without the 3 people voting? I know everybody's driving or other stuff, but thank you guys for voting, guys. I appreciate that. Let's go. Now, let me go to the other one. Oh, I like this one. This one actually stood out a little bit. Katie, I don't even know who she is. Katie McGrath. And remember, you don't have to know who she is. Alright, let me pull up the Instagram. But dude, why isn't Olberg not on the verge of a title shot? Why is he not on the verge of a title shot? This is Katie. She kind of looks like Norma Dumont a little bit. But dude, like, why isn't Olberg getting a title shot? And it's like, I forgot, we're with Paramount now. And I know it's for fun fights, but watch when one of your favorite fighters doesn't get the title shot, then it's like, oh, okay, now you understand. But look, let's look at the light heavyweight rankings, right? Olberg's number 3. Yuri just beat Khalil Roundtree, right? So he's number 1. Magomed Ankalaev is number 1, I guess. They're both fighting for number 1. It should be Yuri versus Ankalaev for like a regular fight, and it should be Olberg versus Alex Pereira. But of course, we're with Paramount, so you know how it is. Pereira's going to want to fight maybe somebody like Khalil Roundtree in a rematch, or Jan Blachowicz in a rematch or something. I agree, if Pereira does not fight Jones, then fight Olberg. But this is the thing, like, why are we talking about John Jones? Like, why are we talking about John Jones? Like, he shouldn't even be in the conversation no more. Didn't he retire because he lost to Kennedy Nzechukwu? Who? Olberg? Yeah, his UFC debut, and then he never lost again. Dude, I'm like, dude, why are we talking about John Jones? He's not even in the UFC. Like, he's not even training. Or maybe he is training, but, bro, didn't he retire? So forget about John Jones. Forget about John Jones. Why can't we force Alex Pereira? Dude, we forced Ankalaev into an immediate rematch with fucking Pereira, but we can't force Olberg versus Pereira. It's like, dude. What's up, Brayden? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. God bless. Hope everybody's having a great day. If you're wondering what we're talking about, we're kind of just talking about the best, like, actresses and all that stuff of all time. If you have anybody that you know from here, let us know. Right now, we're on, Katie McGrath. So let us know what you think. Damn, we got a tough crowd. We got a pretty tough crowd if you guys are saying rather pass. Damn. I'm going to leave it there. But you guys can finish the poll. But guys, it's like, I don't understand, like, why did we force Ankalaev into an immediate rematch? And, you know, he signed the contract at the end of the day. But we forced him into an immediate rematch 6 months after he fought Pereira. And now Pereira gets to take the high road and go look around and, you know, flex his belts and all that stuff. Hunter, Olberg has no clout. Hunter, what's up, my guy? Guys, the fucking GOAT, Hunter. Dude, Olberg has no clout? Hey, let me look up his Instagram. What is clout for you? Like, what is clout for you? Like, Instagram followers? Or what do you think, Hunter? That's a good point, though. I guess that's a good point. I guess, yeah, he doesn't really have that much clout. But this is what I was talking about with KZ. I was like, dude, let me pull up Instagram again, because compared to Alex Pereira probably has like a shit ton of Instagram followers. This is what I was talking about with KZ, right? So Martin Buday and Marcus Buchecha. Martin Buday and yeah, he has 7.7 million. Gosh, damn. But I'll tell you one thing, though. And it is a little bit of a weird take, but I think this guy is better than this guy. I think this guy is better than this guy. I think this guy had to work 10 times harder to get to the UFC belt than this guy. I think this guy had a fast track to the light heavyweight title, had a fast track to the middleweight title. I know Izzy called him out, but I think without Izzy, I think this guy is fighting a Dagestani and he loses and he gets wrestle fucked. Like on his UFC debut. Where without that flying knee, he was getting fucked, but hey. But dude, I'll tell you one thing. I think this guy is way better than this guy. But I don't know. You guys let me know. I was going to look up something else. Oh, let me talk about the Marcus Buchecha and Martin Buday. So, when we look up, yeah, this is what I was going to look up. Marcus Buchecha. So, Marcus Buchecha is still in the UFC, right? And he has like 500,000 subs. I was like, dude, I was telling KZ, why is Marcus Buchecha, why is he still in the UFC? Hang on, Natalia Silva just posted. Natalia Silva, yes, Natalia Silva. Carne asada. Yes, Natalia Silva, yes. But, what I wanted to say was, Marcus Buchecha's in the UFC, right? Like, what is this? Is this like a clout? Is this like a clout? Like, everybody who has clout gets to fight? Like, who the fuck cares about, who cares about clout? But I know it's for the pay-per-views, all that stuff. Marcus Buchecha. Dude, this guy has 500,000 followers. For doing what? For what? How did Martin Buday get cut from the UFC, but this guy's still in the UFC? This guy, and he posted the fight. How dare you? Dude. How dare you post that fight with Kennedy and Jagachu like if you did something, bro? Bro, it's like Martin Buday got cut from the UFC, right? But this guy is still in the UFC. Oh, nice takedown, dude. Oh, nice 10-8 round in the second. Like, oh, if you didn't, you know, eye poke, right? Like, if you didn't get eye poke. The guy is celebrating a draw, and he got 11,000 likes off of a draw. Buchecha's a BJJ bro, a BJJ legend in what? In scooting his ass like Claudio Puelles? I wish I could move the camera down. Look, I'm Marcus Buchecha. Let me just scoot my ass. I'm Marcus Buchecha. How is he in the UFC? Like, dude, you get what... I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say, but like, dude, the UFC is turning into a clout. Everybody who has clout gets a shot, but everybody who doesn't have clout, oh, forget about them. Like, guys, the first 2 pay-per-views of Paramount, Paddy versus Gaethje for a title, and then Volk versus Diego rematch. What? Can you imagine 7 years ago? 7 years ago, I told you we're gonna go to Paramount, and to open up the first 2 pay-per-views, we're gonna have Paddy versus Gaethje, and then we're gonna have Diego Lopez versus Volkanovski. Or if I told you a year ago, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, what? It's like, what the hell is going on? Crazy that John Jones' last fight was Stipe. He actually took pride in that victory. I know, like Marcus Buchecha. Look at this guy. He's taking pride in a draw. And Kennedy should be getting cut too. Kennedy, he is a 46-time jiu-jitsu prince. Dude, I think he's just like Claudio Puelles. I think that I don't care what, like, look, 13 times BJJ black belt world champion. Guys, I don't care about your resume. If you look like dog, you look like dog in the cage. Or what do you guys think? Now let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one very quick, guys. Let's go to the next one. I see you guys say rather pass. Tough crowd. All right, let's do Ardeline. But I know a lot of people are going to be like, you know, I'd rather watch a fun fight than meritocracy. And I guess that's how it's supposed to be. But guys, it's like if you have a job, right? Let's say you have a job, and in your job, only the people who know the most people are the ones that get a raise. It's like, what the hell? But obviously, you know, I guess it's the UFC. They can do whatever they want. I'll put Ultimate Baddie just for fun. So let me look her up before you guys do this. Ardelina Butterface. You know who she is, Hunter? Who is she? Who is she, Hunter? $1.9 million followers. Gosh. What do you mean, Butterface? What do you talk? Yo, Hunter, you are strict. Yo. What, Hunter? Really? Dude, I think she's bad. Hunter, damn. Hunter he's picky, bro. He's picky, bro. I think it's a good ultimate. I would say ultimate. Me? I'll say ultimate. That's what damn, who voted pass? Damn. But yeah, guys, I feel like everything's gonna change. Maybe for the better, for worse. But I think a lot of things are gonna change with this Paramount deal. I really do. I mean, for better or for worse, but hey, whatever it is, I guess we'll bring it. No matter what, we'll bring it. No matter what. But I am a little bit nervous because I don't know, like, what if we only have fun fights? And I know it's fun fights, but I don't know. Oh, something came out with Ilia Topuria. In late October, early November, Ilia Topuria filed a civil separation lawsuit with terms said that be reasonable and focused and shared on the matters, including their thing. Georgiana alleged she is a victim. Dude, isn't it crazy that, like, you can go like this, right? You can go from this. You can go from this, right? You can go from this, right? You can, like, isn't that fucking crazy? You can go from this, right? From this to this in like a second, in like 4 months, in like 6 months. You can go like this to like this in what, less than 4 months? How long ago did Ilya win the belt? The Charles Oliveira. How long ago did he beat my GOAT? I agree. Hunter's always on some crazy shit, bro. But look, what? How many months ago? June, July, August, September, October, November, December. In 6 months, guys. Have you guys ever had a situation? I bet you a lot of you guys can relate to this. You go from this to this in 6 months. It's like, bro, what is going on? Yo, you guys better lock in. Because you guys, if Tom Brady, if Ilya Topuria can't maintain, you gotta open your eyes and see what's actually going on. And choose the right person, because that's very important. Not in Miami. And I know, oh, there's some good people in Miami. No. Dude, it matters. What would you guys say? Is it more important where you meet your... what's more important? Where you meet your partner or how you meet your partner? What's more important? What do you guys think is more important? Where you meet your partner or how you meet your partner? So let's say where you meet them, Miami or Minnesota? Or is it more important how you meet them at a grocery store or what? What do you guys think? She's so bad though? Yeah, she's Venezuelan. Oh, I thought you were talking about the fighter. Yo, Elise Ardeline? Oh, hell nah. What the fuck, Hunter? Let me pull up Elise Ardeline. Come on, load. What the fuck? It doesn't load. Do you guys get mad when like something like that's so easy as the internet doesn't load? Whoa, is Shauna Bannon gonna fight Elise Ardeline? Oh, this was in 2024. Dude, Hunter, you're weird, Hunter. That's what you like, Hunter? That's what you like, Hunter, about Elise Ardeline? That's what you like about Elise Ardeline? Hunter. I see it, though. I see it. Whoa! Elise Ardeline got a... on her. Stop the cat. I know, I just... I saw it, bro, but like... So you don't care about the face, Hunter? You don't care about the face? Like, you just like, let me guess, this is Hunter. Let me guess, this Hunter. That's Hunter. Hunter doesn't care about the face. He just cares about the back shots. Never wifey in Miami. I like it. What's up, the Peterson? I hope you're having a great day. She bad right there. Otherwise, I'm passing. At least better than Kane. Damn, what? At least she is fit. Stop the cap. Wow. All right. I guess we got... Guys, so let me ask you guys this then. Let me ask you guys this. Hang on. So what about this? What about body over face? Or face over body? What's more important for you? Obviously, personality is very important as well. But body or face? What's more important? Like, body or face for you guys? What's more important? Like, would you guys rather a nice face, but, like, not really good body? Or, like, what's up, KZ? Would you guys rather body or face? What's up, KZ? I hope you're having a great day. So, a good face like this girl, but she's a little bit, like, skinny, you know? Stay away from the Miami. Yeah. Larry, what's up, my guy? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. As you guys can see, we got the GOAT, Hunter. Welcome, Hunter. Welcome. We got the trumpets for you, Hunter. Hey, Hunter has arrived. Gengar has arrived. Face for long-term relationship. What about just for like for fun? I'd rather face for fun. I know it's gonna sound crazy. But I'd rather like face, like a good face, and like I don't care if she doesn't really have a butt or like you know, this, you know? I'd rather cause I don't know how you guys are, but like do you guys like are you guys on that KZ shit when you guys are like in the like bed like on that KZ shit like that? Like you know that KZ shit like and then you guys are tripping over slippers and like you guys fall onto the thing? Or are you guys just like, let me go get my thing, let's go, back shots? You know, like I wonder what you guys are, you know, like what you guys like. Oh guys, I changed the badges, guys. Larry's the first one to remind me. So I changed the badges and I added a new emote. We got a new emote. So that's gonna be the badge that's next to the one from 4 to 6 months. But the one from on and on, we'll add more emotes. So let's go. KZ, my guy. But now, I see you guys say Heart Smash. I agree. I like it. If you guys don't know what we're doing today, we are doing a tier list of, you know, Smash or Pass, this and that, you know? So you guys let me know what you guys think. Now let's get to the next one. Now I agree. As you can see, wifey in my profile. Hey, W, let's go. Big W, let's go, my guy. I got the trumpets for you. Congratulations, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. My guy, I hope you're having a great day. It's my first time seeing you, the Peterson. I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Yeah, we got the Chicken Joe. So let's go. I'll add more emotes. I will say I've just been a little bit hectic. It's been crazy. Let's do this one, guys. Let's do this one as the next one, guys. Hurry up. Let's go. By the way, guys, Hunter was here saying Elise Ardeline is very, very pretty. What do you guys think? Heart Smash, Jay. Alright, go. Alright, I was gonna say, guys, sorry that I'm late today because obviously it was a crazy mess. If you guys want to know, baddie tier list, Celebs. Yeah, we've done this before, KZ. We've done this before, but I figured we'd bring it back, you know, just because I'm running out of ideas, but Ardeline, yeah. Yeah, but he said from the back. He said from the, to be fair, he said from the back. But I was like, I don't know. Like, that's crazy, you know? But obviously we all have our likes and nots. Shout out to Hunter, though. Yo, guys, can I tell you guys, like, one of my favorite moments from Hunter? One of my favorite moments from Hunter was when he used to go to Parlay's chat. He used to go to Parlay's chat, and he used to just fuck with him. He used to just straight up fuck with him, bro. At least Ardeline has some insane cheeks. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that as well. But is that all? Is that it for you? Is that it? Is that all it takes for you, KZ? That's it. Like, that's all it takes. Like, just good cheeks and you're there. Monster cheek. Oh, let me look up I'm assuming a lot of you know who this is, but let me look her up. Oh. A lot of these have like 1.8 million, you know, like a ton of followers. What do you guys think? I think, yeah. I like this one. I like it. You guys saw the face-off, Jake Paul. We saw that. Let me see if I can get some more news while we're waiting for the polls. Vote in the polls, guys, please. It helps. You know, we're all just here for a good time, like Michael Chandler. Yo. Look at what I just saw. Look, point of view, Armin paying for Taporia's divorce attorney so he can get the title shot. Bro, what the hell is wrong with Twitter, bro? Oh, I forgot about these. Look, the UFC really took an L for stopping the Thrill and Agony series. I like this series. This was a good series. Thank you, bro. I just showed up. The fam, your shout out. Hey, I just showed up. The fam, your shout out. You got new fans now. Hope you have a great day, broski. Hey, thank you, my guy. I appreciate that, bro. I try to bring it, but let's fucking go. You know, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You know, we'll always bring it. We'll be live for the Fight Companion, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua on Friday. So we'll always try to bring it. So let's go, my guy. I really appreciate that. I really missed this series, the Thrill and Agony. I thought this was a good series. I would like to see this series like for the most recent Manel Cap Royval or Merab Devashvili Peter Yan. You know, this was a good series. I agree with Dovey. Shout out Dovey. I like him. I can't believe he already has 300,000 followers. Yo, Uselyis. Cavs, minus 5.5 play tonight. Stopping in real quick to say what's up. Catch you on Friday. Hey, Pepino, thank you, my guy. God bless. All right, let me see. Let me see what it is. What does the 5.5 mean, though? What does that mean? Like, they can't score over 5 points or under? I mean, like, what's the separation? What's up, Pepino? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. And good luck on your bet. Cavaliers, 5.5. Damn, for me, it's only 2.5. But, dude, you might have got a good one if you got 4.5, dude. Cavaliers, right? The basketball? Cavs? Hey, that's a good one, bro. Hey, I'll see you on Friday, Pepino. I'll see you on Friday. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That's what I like. I'd rather you guys, remember, if you got something to do, go do it. You know, we all have everything we got to do. But lock in on Friday. Show up on Friday. Show up on Friday so we can have a good time. Watch Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley. Anderson Silva getting, you know, what if he showboats a little bit like he did in the UFC? And then Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Cav needs to win by 6 for him to win. Oh. Damn. Dude, that minus 5.5 plus 0.5 confuses the fuck out of me sometimes. Like, it really does. I know a lot of you guys play, like, the plus 3.5, minus 3.5. But, dude, that is tricky for me. It gets really tricky for me. Hang on, guys. Let me just check something really quick. Leandro sent me something. Dude, I never knew that about turkeys. What the hell? Alright. I'm sure Pepino gets big plus money for adjusting the line. Yeah, he probably does. He probably does. I can't believe we never have to worry about pay-per-views anymore. Ah, my gosh. Yeah, dude. You know, I'm wondering, guys. I do got to use the bathroom very quick, but how much is Paramount going to be? How much? Oh, I see you guys say hearts. I like how we're on the same page. I'm not going to lie. I like it when we're on the same page rather than, like, opposite from each other. But how much is the Paramount subscription for a year? How much is it? All right, let's do this one. Karen Gillan. Let's do this one. Dude, I hope Pepino's play hits. I really do. You know, if AJ doesn't knock him out, it's mad sus. A lot of people have been saying that. A lot of people. A lot. And, you know, I don't know how to feel about that. Because I want it to be real. But that's just me, you know, as a fan. Let's see. So do you guys like orange hair or no? You guys like orange hair? You guys don't? You like orange hair? You don't care? What do you guys? You know, I heard, I think orange hair's like or like red hair's like oh, she was in Jumanji? Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, alright? I'm gonna run to the bathroom, I'll be right back, alright? I gotta check up on something and I'll be right back, alright? So I'll be to the bathroom, check up, and then I'll come right back, alright? This is the girl that we're talking about right now. I think she's bad. Dana said 120 for the year. Dude, now that's a steal, dude. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's cheap. That's cheap. I think that's very cheap. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, alright? Faster than you guys can say supercalifragisticexpialidocious. Alright, I'll be back. I turned off the wrong thing. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, what's up? I feel like Jake Paul does something to throw the fight. Yeah, something weird, right? I feel something weird's gonna happen. Dana said like 120 for the year. I like it, bro. I def want it to be the real, and it was real as fuck when he starts Francis. Yeah, it was, dude. It was. Sorry guys, I did have to go to use the bathroom very quick. Guys, overall though, I think that, what do you guys think? I agree with you guys. The hard smash. I agree. I really do. I really do. But when we look, I never knew that she did Jumanji. I really didn't. I'm a little gassed because I had to come up the stairs. But let's go. It's a little bit of a special one, guys. I know this one's a little bit crazy, but I figured, you know what? Let's fucking bring it. Let's go. Let's go. If you guys don't like this idea, remember, you guys can always tell me as well, hey, I don't really think this is the best idea. You know, I'm always here to listen to what you guys got to say, you know? So now, let's try to do Jordana Brewster. Oh, I should have put might is here. Alright, go. You know, one thing that I like, guys, is like, imagine if we can get this, like, get people used to a little bit of a later live. Like, if we can get a lot of people used to the later live, we can get the ball rolling and get more people in here. Overall, I do think that, like, I gotta find a nice schedule, a nice little sweet spot. And I think that on Friday, I think that's a good sweet spot. I can't wait. I can't wait for Friday. I'm excited for Friday, and I don't know how excited you guys get for fights, but I get very excited, guys. Let me blow my nose. Hang on. Alright. So let me check. Let me check if there's some news. Something that we haven't seen. Something, it doesn't even have to be MMA related. Dude, what is going on with Nick 830? What? Whoa, wait. I'm a former Nick 830 moderator as of a few days ago. I don't usually speak public about situations like this, but I feel this deserves to be addressed. One of our fellow mods was initially removed for allegedly sharing confidential mod information that claim was incorrect. The message in question was Nick's own personal whisper to Cow's mix shown in the repost, not something taken or leaked from our Twitch mod chat. 4 of us attempted to clarify this and let Nick know there had to be a misunderstanding. None of us received a response. Instead of addressing the mistake or having a conversation, 4 out of 5 regularly active moderators were quietly removed without explanation. These were people who supported the channel constantly for nearly 4 years. What's most disappointing is not just our removals, but the complete lack of communication. Being unmodded without discussion, context, or acknowledgement shows the lack of trust, respect towards the very people who help support and protect the community. That silence speaks louder than any explanation could have. The situation was mishandled and disheartening to see such a long-term support dismissed without accountability or transparency. Thanks for teaching me to never back down and never give up. Then he said, I never stream snipe you, GOAT. Damn. Nick 830. So Nick 830, you know who Nick 830 is? Do you know who Nick 830 is, KZ, or no? So Nick 830 is basically a Fortnite streamer. A Fortnite streamer. He kind of looks like McLovin. He kind of looks like McLovin a little bit. Let me pull up the... My guy Barry has the McLovin profile picture. Let me pull up the McLovin. 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 He kind of looks like McLovin. So basically, guys, so how do you feel about this? Let's say you were a mod of somewhere. Let's say ITP MMA or somewhere, right? Let's say you're a mod, right? And basically, somebody takes your mod without telling you, hey, explaining to you why, and it was a misunderstanding. What do you guys say? Do you guys move on? It is what it is? Or do you guys say, you know what? I think this is a little bit weird and say something? Me, I think I would just be like, I guess it is what it is. You know, maybe it's a misunderstanding, but I guess it is what it is. But a lot of people, you know, it is true. They support it for a while. So for you to not have an explanation, I know we're kind of going off topic, but for you to not have an explanation for removing a mod, I think a lot of you guys would get mad at me if I didn't have an explanation. Let's say, or in general, let's say somebody that is popular, MMA Guru. Let's say he removed a mod. I wonder if people would get mad and say, yo, why'd you remove that mod without explanation? Like, I wonder, you know? Because the MMA community is very different from the Fortnite community. And I feel like it's very different. It's very different. No, that's why I asked who. Oh, you don't know who Nick 830 is? How do you not know who Nick 830 is? Well, I mean, technically, only if you play Fortnite, you really know. Dude, Nick 830 is, this guy. He's this... I thought you were trolling, KZ. I thought you were trolling. But basically what happened, in order to give you context... By the way, I gotta pull up the other person. I forgot to. I completely forgot to pull up Jordan Brewster. If I can grab this name... Honestly, I do think that he should have said something. I think he should have explained something. Whoa. Well, she's actually kind of bad. She's a little bit older, though. Oh, who is this girl? Yo, she's actually bad. Who is she? But this is Nick 830. And I know it's a topic. We're just talking about this. I don't watch YouTube videos about it. I just play Zero Build. Hey, Hey, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not watching a YouTube video either, but I got this from Twitter right here. So this girl, Snow, is that you? I know you know, I gotta talk about something. She was a moderator for a Fortnite streamer, Nick830, and basically something happened where Nick830, he got griefed or something, where he unmodded a lot of people and didn't explain what happened. Honestly, I don't really care, but I do think that it's kind of messed up for her. You know, for her, I understand. She got a lot of likes on this as well. 3.7K. Do you get paid by sending essays like this for a real job? Dude, some people are crazy, dude. How I feel when my rage bait finally works and bro crashes out. Let me chill. Yo. Bro. The hell is wrong with people, bro? What the hell is wrong with people, bro? Now, I want to talk to you guys about, well, let's pull up this girl. I think this girl's bad. God. I want to know who she is. Like, who is she? Or let's see how tall she is. She's 5'7". Okay. But who is she? Who is she? Who is she? An American actress famous for playing Mia Toretto in Fast and Furious franchise. Oh, she was in the Fast and Furious franchise. Ah, okay. Yeah. How old is she, though? 45! 45! Yo, she doesn't even look 45! Yo! Alright, guys, now let me show you what I wanted to talk about. 45! I want to talk about this. I know I brought this up yesterday as well. But drill rapper K-Flock has been sentenced to 30 years in prison. And the reason why I bring this up is because I honestly feel like this is a little bit... Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. And considering that this guy had a lot of talent, was very good at what he did, I feel like free K-Flock. Free K-Flock till it's backwards. I feel like that was a little bit over the limit. You know? 45! God, she's what? 40! 45! I couldn't do it that good. Yo, I like her though. I like her. I really like her. I like her. You guys remember what I said on Clown Show? I said I like a little bit of older. You know, I like a little bit when it's a little bit marinated. You know, they say the wine has to get a little bit marinated, you know? In order for it to taste a little bit better. That's how I like, you know? That's how I like, you know? Giyat. Older woman can be fine too, lol. I agree, KZ. I agree. Thank you, my guy, KZ. What's up, fam? What's up, Casual Degenerate? I hope you like the little badge next to your name. Guys, remember, if you don't like the Surf's Up series, right now it's like a little bit of a slug. I mean, what am I saying, slug? Right now it's a little bit of a segment, right? We got the Surf's Up segment. So we got... I took out the emo with, like, Cody and Chicken Joe dapping up because it wasn't that clear. So we got this emo. But I want to tell you guys, if you guys don't like the Surf's Up... Because remember, I'm going to add Evan. You guys know Evan? Evan, the guy who looks like KZ in... Remember, Evan is this guy. So this is Evan. This is the guy who looks like KZ. I'm going to add this as an emo or a badge. But remember, if you don't like the Surf's Up segment, like badges, emotes, you think it's cringe, you can tell me, hey, I think we should do... what's that? Total Drama Island. And we do Total Drama Island, like, I put badges to Total Drama Island, and I do Total Drama Island emotes, or something. You guys know, like, this guy's KZ, we got the KZ emote, but obviously we're gonna bring it, but this is the emote that we have right now. The Chicken Joe, it just looks kind of far, because it's not that close, but it's like that. I kind of put, like, a little bit of more enthusiasm with it. And this is what I wanted to put as like an emote, but it was a little too close, too short. So guys, I wanted to show you guys this though. There was a show, and let me answer KZ. Yeah, Tank Evans, yeah. You should add more fighter emotes. The thing is, like, I know I should. I'll probably replace the 2 bananas. I'll replace, because we got 10 emotes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got room for 1 more. I'm going to replace the 2 bananas. These bananas are going to go. Who is that emote? From what movie is that? Surf's Up. It's from the movie Surf's Up. So, by the way, let me finish this tier list so we can get this show on the road. I love this girl, guys. I love this girl. Like me, ultimate. I love this girl. But since you guys want to put hard smash, hey, I'll put her all the way up. Now let's do this one very quick. Let me ask you guys. I saw KZ talk about Eugen. I think that's a good conversation to have. We'll talk about it very quickly. Let me just ask you guys on the poll very quick. What's next? Let me just ask you guys very quick. Angela Serafian. I never even heard of this girl. That's not a good conversation to have. It is a good conversation to have. Why wouldn't it be a good conversation to have, Casey? Because it's... Who is this girl? I don't know who this girl is. I think she's bad. Vote. Alright, so... Put 1 for us. Hey, I got you then. I got you. I guess technically Chicken Joe, but I'll put 1 for you guys. Who is that emote? What movie is that? Tank Evans, Surf's Up. So, 45, that's my wheelhouse, brother. Hey, Giyat. That's you. So you were talking about uses. Can I send you a select? Yeah, you can send me, bro, on X or Instagram. Do it on X because I can't log into my Instagram on my computer because I'm on my main account on Instagram. Do it on X. So, KZ, you were saying that that's like UG, right? UG? But, dude, do you believe in UG or no, KZ? Do you, yes or no? KZ? Because, look, I'll tell you guys one thing, guys. I feel like he shouldn't have gotten this much time. He should have gotten at least 20. He already did 5. I think he already did 5 years. So, this guy's 22 years old. 22, 32, 42, 52. The guy's gonna get out when he's 52 years old or 42. Dude. Whoa. That's a long time, dude. That's a long time. Oh, shoot. Okay. My bad, KZ. Obviously in GTA, because obviously, you know, McLovin, I think McLovin's a very good character, and I do think that he's part of Eugene, like Eugene Behrman. We're talking about Eugene, like Eugene Behrman, like the guy who is Israel Adesanya's coach. Eugene Behrman and my guy, Barry McCrockner. That's a good conversation. Yeah, you're right, KZ. You don't even want to swear a word? Yeah, I don't. You're right, KZ. You're right. I remember I told KZ, and KZ's like, nah. KZ, did you see what I sent to the group chat? You were trying to say that, like, it was AI. You saw what I sent to the group chat or no? 52 is a lifetime. Yeah, dude. Dude, that's a lifetime, dude. So you guys get your votes. Get your votes in. Let me just take a sip. Oh, Hernana sent me a post. I feel bad for that girl that got demodded. I feel like she loved being a mod. I feel bad for her. I really do. Because she didn't deserve to get unmodded, you know? I feel like she liked that job. Like, that was a good job for her. I feel bad for that. Dude, I can't show this, Hernanov. Hernanov, are you crazy, dude? Yeah, I like it, though. I like it. Megan Fox. I think we have Megan Fox. We'll do Megan Fox next. I voted KZ as a mod. Hey. I like it. I agree. You guys know I'm not going to do mods for here until 3K. Until we hit 3K. No, I didn't see. Alright, it's okay. Paul vs. Joshua is a legitimate professional boxing match. That in itself is crazy. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Alright, guys. I see you guys saying, I agree. I should have put here. Well, I guess it'll be here, technically. Because technically, I didn't put the whole thing. Why not? Dude, because she's half, well, we'll do Megan Fox. But she's half, I can't show that, dude, because she's half, you know. Who is this girl? This girl looks bad. I had Megan Fox here. We had Megan Fox. I remember we did this one. We put her in S tier, I remember. Where's Megan Fox? Alright, I don't think this is the one with Megan Fox. Because I know this one doesn't have... Oh, Dua Lipa. You guys know I have a Dua Lipa shirt. Can I show you guys? Can I show you guys my Dua Lipa shirt? I'll be right back. I'm going to show you guys my Dua Lipa shirt. I'll be right back. Let me just ask you guys on the poll. Let me ask you guys. Let's do Megan Fox. Because she's not here, but let's do Megan Fox for my guy. I love the Transformers movie. Instead of, I'll be like hard W. Instead of that. Because I guess that can be a little weird. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. Megan Fox, I don't think I could take someone who's been with Machine Gun Kelly. Hey, that is a fair point. I'll be right back. Alright, so look at my Dua Lipa shirt. I know, who cares? We're gonna do Dua Lipa next. Does anybody have any dogs here? So if you take your dog to like the vet, to get a haircut, they give you this thing. Like this little thing for the dogs. It's like a handkerchief. Like Durango. I'm Durango. So look. Dua Lipa. Look at my Dua Lipa shirt. I remember I wore this shirt, bro, and everybody was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look. Well, can I show this, technically? Yeah, I think I could show this, I think. Alright, so look. See? Dua Lipa. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, yeah, casual. Let's go, casual. Let's fucking go. So what? I was gonna say, guys, what do you guys like to watch? Like, what do you guys like to do? Like, do you guys like to watch like shows, movies? What do you guys like? I was reading a book. Look, I was reading this book. Look. Remember when we showed this book, Supernature? So, when we showed Supernature, right, there's, like, different sections, right? Like, different sections about different animals, right? And when you look at the different animals, I know a lot of people are going to be like, bro, who cares about the animals? But, dude, I forgot that I got this book at the book fair, I think. At the Scholastic Book Fair. And, dude, this has been, like, I've never really read it. But, look, we got the blue-ringed octopus. If you guys know the blue-ringed octopus, this one right here, the blue-ringed octopus, it's poisonous. The blue-ringed octopus is poisonous. So, remember, let me get my glasses so I can teach you guys some things. If you guys want, we could dive into this book, learn about the favorite animals, all that stuff. I always, you know, when I was a kid, I know it's going to sound crazy, I wanted to be an astronaut or a veterinarian. But now I don't want to be a veterinarian because I don't really like to do all that stuff. But, like, bro, like, Leandro sent me something about turkeys, how turkeys have very good eyesight, and they're very good at what they do. But, you know, one of my favorite animals of all time, like, I know it's going to sound crazy, but I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, you know, some people say that they weren't even a thing. And I don't know if they were or not, but I'm willing to find out, you know? And let me show you guys. Let me show you guys something. Let me go to so look, I want to show you guys this. So, you see this? This is the porcupine, right? The quill, the porcupine quill. So, I've seen, like, situations where somebody is close to a porcupine, right? Or, I guess it's a porcupine, right? No, what would it be called? What is that thing called? I guess it's a porcupine or something. But, basically, if you get hit with that quill, bro, I saw something that quill is, like, it has, like, barbed, it's, like, pointy, right? And it has, like, barbed, almost like barbed wire. So it can go in through your skin harder than a needle. Like, it is thinner than a needle. And I was like, isn't it crazy how nature kind of, like, is kind of, very different in a weird way. Like, in a very different way, like, each animal has its own, like, unique power. Or, like, its unique, special ability or something to keep it alive. And I think of that, like, as, UFC. You know, each UFC fighter has their own power or unique ability to keep themselves in the fight. You have it or you don't. Melky Costa, high kick against Morgan Charrier. That's something that's new to his arsenal. I never seen Melky Costa add that high kick to his arsenal. He fell. He threw that high kick and he fell. Steven Aspelin, he threw a high kick and he fell as well. A lot of these guys are throwing high kicks like naked, and it's a new... It's like a new, I don't think it's new, but like it's like a nice it's a nice addition. I like that, I really do. But now I want to show you guys something else as well. So there was a show that I used to watch. It's called Slug Terra. I don't know if you guys watched it. I don't know if you guys did. If you guys didn't, I love this show. And in the show, I know it's gonna be like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, what are you on about? In the show, guys, there's different slugs, right? There's different slugs. And basically you have like a weapon, right? And the weapon, the slug gets in the canister. I'm opening up the canister. I'm a Wattweiler. But in the canister, there's like a slug. And a slug goes in the canister and it has like a power-up where it changes into something to defeat the... It's like Pokemon, you know? It changes to defeat the other being, right? And each slug has its own power. There's like fire, electricity, and there's different slugs, right? And it's pretty crazy because I was a big fan of this movie. I mean, not movie, but show. And I like stuff like that where like each different thing has its own unique ability, you know? Like, it was basically a show about, like, you guys remember Bakugan? Does anybody remember Bakugan? Like, Bakugan was absolutely insane. Beyblades. I don't know how you spell Bakugan. Bakugan, like, it was like this thing where they're like balls and you throw them and they're like magnet to the arena or something. I remember there was like a Bakugan arena or something. Like, I remember this. Like, for lunch, we used to have a ton of Bakugan, like, battles. Like, a ton of Bakugan battles. Like, it was crazy, dude. And, like, I thought for some reason, I thought that these were gonna be the next thing. Like, when I saw Bakugan, like, I thought that they were gonna be the next thing. When I saw Beyblades, I thought they're gonna be the next thing. You know, Beyblades are the shit. You know, Beyblades, let it rip. Beyblades, let it rip. You know, like, I thought these were gonna be, like, the future. Like, for some reason, I thought that a lot of these things were gonna be here while I'm older as well, but the kids don't like this type of stuff now. You know, they don't like Bakugan. They don't like Beyblades. They don't like Slug Terror. They don't watch shows like this. They're worried about what's next on TikTok. They're worried about what's going on the scrolling of Doom. I find myself doing it a lot. You know, I'm on Instagram. I'm doom scrolling. I'm like, I'm barely awake and I'm doom scrolling. And it's crazy because there's something unique and creative about playing. You got to use your imagination, use your brain, you know, and I think that that's something that's happening with AI. Even me, you know, I'm using AI way too much for thumbnails, for help, for stuff like that. And I find myself looking up AI, hey, can you, like, I look up AI, like, and I talk to ChatGPT, I'm like, hey, how old are you? How old are you, ChatGPT? And ChatGPT is like, unfortunately, I don't have an age. I get updated every day. And then I ask ChatGPT, hey, you know, is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? And he's like, oh, hey, I think it's a vegetable, I think. But it has seeds inside of it. So it's like I should know these things, but I obviously just go to ChatGPT. And I do think that creativity and a lot of things are going away the more and more, the less and less we play with toys. As as young as we were, you know, going outside playing kickball, running around the track, playing tag, you know, giving it our all. I think a lot of these like toys and like things and like manhunt, hide and seek, the floor is lava. A lot of the, and maybe they still do that type of stuff, but I think a lot of these toys gave us creativity into, and it helped so many friendships. Like I remember I used to trade my Beyblade. Hey, I'll give you this blue Beyblade if you give me this green one, and it helped make friendships. You know, now it's like, you know, I know you couldn't bring your toys to school, we had to sneak them in, but now it's like, how are the new kids making friends? You know, are they just adding each other on TikTok? What happens if you don't have a phone? You know, what happens if, what is the right age to give somebody that you love a phone, you know, that's so young? When do I give somebody that I love a phone? When do I let them work for it? You know, I bought my own phone at 14, but I feel like at 14 you still are so young, you know? Like there's so much possibilities. Imagine getting a phone at 7 years old where you can text, talk, have Wi-Fi anywhere you want and go anywhere you want. You know, I feel like that's something that is going to change, and we're going to see the change, you know? You know, we're going to see the change within a couple of years. Maybe for worse, maybe for better, but I think, you know, when is the right time to give my little sister a phone or something? Or I don't have a sister, but let's say, or when is the right time to let them have access to the internet, you know? Because it's crazy, you know? We grew up watching Nickelodeon, or obviously we all have different eras, but watching shows, playing outside, you know, getting, you know, we got to go come back inside at 8 o'clock or something because it's dark outside. I'll see you guys tomorrow, but we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll be playing outside tomorrow. Now it's like, are you guys playing outside or are you guys playing on Fortnite, you know? And I know it's cold outside, but like, I used to play soccer every day. Yo, let's go outside. Let's play soccer. And I think that was a big contribution into why, you know, I'm a little bit more creative, you know? But obviously, it's different with everybody. I do think that the creativity is dialing down a little bit. But you guys let me know what you guys think, you know? Does creativity fade in the future or does it not, you know? Because we have endless possibilities with AI. But if AI gives you the idea, did you come up with the idea? Like, what if I go to ChatGPT, hey, can you give me some ideas for some streaming? Give me a title. Give me something that I would really like to listen to. Give me some ideas for my segment. Is that me being creative if I'm relying on ChatGPT for everything in my future, you know? And I feel like I got to be a little bit careful with ChatGPT in my eyes. But I see you guys say ultimate baddie for Megan. I agree. I like it. Let's go. Now let's go with Sophia Carson. I remember, like, we used to play with erasers, like, just for fun, just to play around and mess around with erasers and pretend like the erasers were in an army. Like, what, like, do you guys have like a greatest like memory as like a younger person, like a younger like kid? Cause like I feel like one of my greatest memories was like competing with others. You know, competing with others like at track, competing with others, running around a mile. How fast can you run a mile? I remember there was this person who took 18 minutes to run a mile. 18 minutes to run a mile. I remember I was so nervous because today's the mile. We got to run a mile. And some people don't take the mile seriously. And they took 18 minutes to run a mile. Do you know how long 18 minutes is to run a mile? What was your fastest mile? You know, or what was your favorite sport? You know, what was something that you looked back and you were like, this was a good era. You know, this was good. This was very fun. You know, 18 minutes to run a mile? I don't know about that. You know, 18 minutes? My fastest mile was like 5:58, 6 minutes, but I'm pushing it. 18 minutes to run a mile, you're walking. You're walking the entire time. You're not really pushing it. You're not really pushing it. You know? I feel like I like that type of stuff where we challenge others. Bakugan, Beyblades, hey, there's a winner and there's a loser, you know? Is there a competition in school nowadays? You know, obviously other than sports, you know? Is there as much competition as there was back then, you know? I feel like with these toys, we used to compete with each other, you know, go at it. There was a winner and a loser. We learned to lose and win early, you know? But obviously it is what it is. Every generation is going to say this, you know, maybe the same to the next one, you know? But obviously it is what it is. Look, let's look it up. Is 18 minutes to run a mile too long? Is 18 minutes... Is 18 minutes to run a mile good? Let's see. An 18 minute mile is considered slow for an average runner, but it's a great starting point for beginners of those focusing on fitness, not speed, especially when compared to elite runners who run under 5 minutes, while a beginner jogger might be 12 to 15 minutes. Dude, do you see what Google's telling you though? Like I know it's crazy, like this is how it is, but it's telling you, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's not telling you it. You know what my gym coach told me? He said if you run anything above 6 minutes, you're not in shape. That's what my gym coach told me. He told all of us. You're not going to get a good grade if you don't run the mile at a good time. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you know, everybody's different. You know, hey, you did your best. You did your best to run that mile. But it's crazy because I'm asking AI, is 18 minutes to run a mile good? An 18-minute mile is considered slow for an average runner. It's not telling me it's bad. It's not telling me it's terrible. It's telling me it's all right. But it's a great starting point for beginners, for those that are focusing on fitness, not speed. Now, let's see if we look up, is running a mile at 6 minutes good? And it says, yes, a 6 mile is considered very good, placing you in the advanced elite category for most runners, regardless of age, all that. Requiring significant fitness dedication through competitive runners might aim faster than sub 5. It signifies strong cardiovascular health, power, and running efficiency, making it a benchmark for serious athletes. Okay, so you can tell me that, right? You can tell me, oh, it's amazing, it's very good, it's so good if you could run a 6-minute mile. But then when I say, is an 18-minute mile bad? No, it's not bad, it's all right. You know, you're trying your best. You know, it's like there's no consequence for not fulfilling what you're supposed to do, you know? But I feel like it's very different, you know? Maybe I'm on a weird take, maybe that's a bad take. Let me know what you guys think. Ultimate baddie, I agree. Let's end it like that. I agree with you guys. Let's go. Like, guys, I know it's crazy, but I asked ChatGPT a lot of stuff. And maybe that's bad. Let me go on Instagram. Like, alright, let's see. I don't know who this is, to be honest. Alright, I hope I'm bringing you guys some good conversation. I hope you guys don't just listen and be like, man, what is this guy talking about? I hope you guys can kind of like, I hope we're on the same page a little bit, you know, even if we're not, you know. I I hope we bring it. I hope we always bring it. Let me try to see if there's anything else to talk about. I had a birthday in like 1984 or something. It just rained and all the guys bought their bikes. We went mudding through the ditches for hours. Everybody went home covered in mud. It was great. See? That's a good time. That's a good time. Guys, look at this. Kaz Jenner, shout out to you, my guy. God, bro. God bless, man. Those times must have been amazing, man. Those times must have been amazing. Like, oh my gosh. And those are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Like, not opportunities, but once-in-a-lifetime memories, you know? And that's why it's so important to keep your mental sharp so that way you never forget. A majority of fighters on the undercard pick Jake Paul to beat Anthony Joshua. 7 fighters pick Jake Paul. 4 fighters pick Joshua. What do you guys think is going on? What do you guys think is going on? Does this matter? It's all right. What do you guys think? And this guy says because a majority are signed with MVP. I agree. I agree. I think that's the majority reason why they're picking Jake Paul. Herb Dean right now, he's explaining the eye poke. Let me see what he has to say. Let's go casual. Herb Dean explains why John Jones wasn't automatically punished for eye pokes during his UFC career. Okay, so I have my hand on your head, controlling your head perfectly fine. But of course, you don't like that. You don't want your head controlled, and you start moving your head around widely, and all of a sudden you get your eye in the finger. You actually put your eye on a finger because you're doing the right thing, but the way you choose to do it, you didn't choose to back off. You start rolling your head and somehow get a finger got in your eye. What I'm saying is that we can't make things automatic. That's why it has to be discretion. What? So John Jones's eye pokes were never intentional. They were never intentional. He can put his hand on your head like a basketball, but if you move your eye, you're in the wrong. Herb Dean with a terrible take. I have Joshua by KO. I'm going to lose, but that's the only logical choice. Hey, nah, you won't lose, dude. You won't lose, dude. Dude, I think Joshua has a chance, bro. I think he has a chance. Bro. I know I kind of gave a lot of credit to Jake Paul, but as the walls cave in, I think Joshua has a very good chance. Alright, guys, so what do you guys think about the one that I sent you guys? The one that I showed you guys? Hard W? I like it. By the way, thank you guys for voting. Thank you guys so much for voting, guys. Earlier, I was like, can you guys vote? I remember my teacher. Oh, guys, can I show you guys something? Let me show you guys something very quick. Let me get it real quick. Alright, guys, I'm back. Joshua, yeah, he did do Ngannou bad. People forget, man, yeah. I just don't like Ngannou striking. I feel like he's stuck in the mud. An intentional eye poke should be a year suspension. Facts. But, guys, I want to show you guys something. So, guys, I want to show you guys So, I had a guidance counselor. You guys know what a guidance counselor is? It's like when you're in high school, there's like a counselor that talks to you about, hey, how are you doing? This and that. I hope everything's going well. God bless. And my guidance counselor, I can say her name, I think. I think I can. So my guidance counselor was very different. Very different. Like, I know everybody says this, but guys, remember, there's 4 quarters in like a whole year, I think, right? In like there's like 2 semesters, I think, but there's 4 quarters. There's like the first 2 quarters and the last 2 quarters, right? So let me take a sip. So, I know it's going to sound crazy. What do you guys think about Ashley? Pass. Really? Really? All right, then. We'll go past. We'll go past very quick. We'll go past. Let me do the next poll. Let's do Dua Lipa. I'll talk to you guys about it very quick. Damn, she has 88.8 million followers. Gosh. Okay. All right, so guys, I want to tell you guys something. So we have 4 courses in it was my senior year, right? And I know, why does this guy always bring that up? Why does he always talk about that? But guys, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about was this. So I'll show you guys right now. So my name is on here, right? Let me fold this, but the date is 4/19/2021, right? So what is that? That's what's that? January, February, March, April. So it's April 19th, 2021, right? And I know a lot of you guys probably don't want to hear this, but guys, in April 19, 2021, my guidance counselor hit me up and she said, come to the office. I got to talk to you, right? She said that, right? So she said, yeah. And she handed me this paper, right? And it says, right here, I'll show you guys. It says 4/19, you see 4/19/2021. And it says, courses you need to pass to graduate, grades so far. These are the courses that I need to pass to graduate, or else I will get left back. All right, I'll show you guys. Ready? So it shows this. And look, I'll show you guys. Look, it says, you guys can see it. Let me put the flash. I'll put the flash. So it says this. It says, courses. Let me, come on. Courses you need to pass to graduate. Mystery, horror, sci-fi, spring. English, 12, spring. Economics, spring. Applied math, 2. I know I wasn't the best at math. I had a 56 and a 55. A 56 in quarter 1, a 55 in quarter 2. And then PE. And I think she wrote spring, right? So I want to tell you guys this, right? Because, gosh, a 55 and a 56 in math. I was never a guy that was good at math. Never. But I wanted to show you guys this because my guidance counselor said, hey, you gotta do this to pass. If you don't pass mystery, horror, sci-fi, English, economics, and applied math, and gym within the next 2 quarters, you're gonna get left back. And the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of the things that happen, you know, they say, hey, you gotta go. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta do this. Like, why are you getting a 56 and a 55 in math? What are you doing? What are you doing? But I say this because I'm never gonna be in high school again. I'm never gonna be in high school again. I'm never gonna have those opportunities to be there again, right? So, I did fuck around. I know I did. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't regret a single thing. I loved fucking around. I loved bringing it. I love always bringing it. And that's what's most important. And now I'm going to show you guys this photo. It's me. It's me when I went to New York City. Spider-Man and Iron Man, right? You see? Right? So who's your favorite Spider-Man? Who's your favorite Spider-Man, right? You know, we all have different... Or who's your favorite superhero? You have a favorite superhero? I don't know. But the reason why I say this, guys, is because my favorite superhero, my favorite Spider-Man of all time, I'll tell you guys, I'll show you guys right here. I don't know if you guys know, my favorite Spider-Man of all time, the best Spider-Man of all time, the greatest Spider-Man of all time, the greatest to ever do it, in my honest opinion. But obviously, you know, you guys might say, Tobey Maguire. I think that the greatest Spider-Man of all time was the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. And I know, hey, my guy, what's up, Orange Cat? I hope you're having a great day. Let's go, Orange Cat. But I know this is a little bit of a hot take. I love Andrew Garfield. And I know it's like, whoa. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Not like that. I love Andrew Garfield because of how he had a different style. You know, we all have our own opinions. Tobey Maguire was awesome. Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland. We all have different Spider-Mans. But during my time, I thought that this guy was the greatest of all time. Like the greatest Spider-Man aura. And it's because I grew up watching these. No matter what Spider-Man you love, they all have something special about them. I'll bring them all up. I'll bring up all the Spider-Mans. If you guys even like Spider-Man. All Spider-Man actors, right? No matter what Spider-Man you like, all different Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, or Andrew Garfield, they all had something special about them in a different way. You know, this is the young guy. A lot of people are going to like this guy more. A lot of people might like this guy. They might not like him. I don't really like this guy. A lot of people will like this guy. He's the GOAT. He's the OG. He paved the way. He got the most cash out of all of them. But I say this because there's a lot. There could be 5, 6, 7, whatever different Spider-Mans. And that's good because I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit, but I think that that's good because we all have one that we can connect to, or one superhero, somebody that we can connect to in a weird way, or a movie or something we could connect to in a weird way. And I know maybe I'm glazing, maybe I'm going crazy, but I feel like maybe you guys like Tobey Maguire, rightfully so. He had banger movies, Green Goblin, you know, his best friend backstabbed him. Andrew Garfield. Maybe you maybe you like Andrew Garfield because the Rhino, the Electro battle. Maybe you like Tom Holland because you like him with Iron Man. But each Spider-Man had their own unique, special thing about them. Tobey Maguire, the webs would come right out. They would come right out of, they would come right out. Andrew Garfield, he had to make some tech in order for the webs to come out like that. Tom Holland, he has the high tech. Tony Stark, you know, he's giving him a Spider-Man costume with like some crazy tech, you know. They're all different, but they're all awesome, in my opinion. So that's what I wanted to say. But yeah. So now you guys let me know what you guys think. Shout out to Orange Cat, the GOAT. Tom Holland goated. Movies are way better. I agree. I do think Tom Holland, the movies are getting better with Tom Holland. Endgame, Thanos. You know, it's hard to beat that Spider-Man. Anderson Silva was the best one. Worst Spider-Man is the one from the PlayStation games. I remember when PlayStation did buy, I believe they bought Spider-Man as well. But guys, like I always cared more about the movies, the shows, the things going on around me than I did about getting a good grade. And I know in the end, you do have to get good grades. You have to show discipline and you do have to lock in. But sometimes, just have a little fun, you know? I'm going to go put this away. I'm going to go put this stuff away. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because I was on the verge of failing, getting left back. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but hey. Alright, guys. So what did you guys think about the one that we asked? Dua Lipa. Yes, W. I think it's a W. Hard W, I agree. Tough crowd, though. Tough crowd. Alright, let's do a couple of more. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. I agree, though, Spunks. Hope you're having a great day, my guy. God bless. Now we're going to do Courtney Eaton. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hernanov said, oh, let me catch up, guys. Let me see. An intentional eye poke never happens. It shouldn't be a distinction. Refs will say it was unintentional, but that the rules don't state anything about intention. A foul is a foul regardless. Oh, I like that. No matter what, it's still a foul. Now, guys, we were talking about what John Morgan said the other day. How John Morgan, by the way, he's the guy who always has the first question at the press conference. He said, you can't defend a takedown against the fence with your hands like this or like this. You have to have your hands out in order to defend a takedown or to break the clasp. But I do think that eye pokes are... they might increase. I don't know. Remember the new UFC gloves? They said, oh, the new UFC gloves, nothing's going to happen. They're made to reduce eye pokes. And then they ended up getting rid of the new UFC gloves. So let's see what you guys say here. Courtney Eaton. I don't know who this is, but remember, a lot of you might. All right, now I have to look up this person because I do not know who this person is. I do not know. All right, go. Oh, guys, I wanted to tell you guys we might do a companion on Friday of Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. So only the last 3 fights though. I'll show you guys the card. So we'll do a fight companion, but we'll start right here, like around Jamal Harvey, Kevin Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley. We'll start right here. We'll watch Woodley Silva, this one, and then the next one. We'll watch all the 3 fights because I figured that I don't really care about these. But you guys let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to be a good one. Let me know who you guys got as well. And we'll definitely break this down as well. I'll give you guys my quick picks very quick of UFC 324. While you guys vote on the poll, whether you guys think good, yes. What do you guys think? Hard W? I agree. So, this is her, by the way. This is her. I'm going to give you guys my quick picks for 324. Starting from the bottom. I'm going to go Cameron Smotherman. Majority topology is... it froze. Hang on. Majority topology is on Smotherman, but remember, Smotherman's on a 2-fight losing skid to Ricky Simone and Cerise City. We'll see if he gets back in the win column. So is Ricky Simone on a 2-fight losing skid. Michael Johnson's on a 3-fight win streak, which is something we don't see a lot. He's going to be facing off against Alex Hernandez. I like Alexander Hernandez very quick. Natalia Silva Rose, it's a #1 contender fight, and it's already on the prelims. The disrespect on Natalia Silva is a little crazy. Give me Natalia Silva by decision, but I know she can get that finish. She can get that high kick KO, but we'll see. Josh Hochtick, Denzel Freeman. Denzel is the guy who submitted Steven Asplund. Josh Hochtick, he's the guy who's like, I'm the baddest, like Chael Sonnen. I'm the baddest, most insane, most craziest, most funniest. You know how he is. He hypes it up. I got Josh Hochtick by KO. He's coming off of that crazy KO over Max Gimenez. I got Josh Hochtick. We'll see what he has to say on the mic like Chael Sonnen. Alex Perez, Charles Johnson. I got Charles Johnson. I don't know why Charles Johnson keeps on getting easy fights. Like, I know Alex Perez gave Asu Mabayev a hard fight. Like, he arguably was up 2 rounds against Asu. But Alex Perez is doing good up until he loses all the time. We know that Tamarov popped. He is suspended. Charles Johnson should technically still be on a 4-fight win streak, but that loss didn't get returned to a no contest or anything. I'm going to go with Charles Johnson. We'll see if he can land that uppercut like he did against Joshua Van and put his lights out. But I think Charles Johnson might be able to win that one by decision. But Alex Perez is tough. Atabago TR versus Andre Pulayev. Pulayev is on a win. He beat Nick Klein in a fight that I didn't think he would win. What's up, Evan? I hope you're having a great day. Ivan, wait, did you say something earlier, Ivan? Oh, this is what no UFC month does to people. Oh, shit. My bad, Ivan. I didn't see it, bro. I'm excited for Waldo versus Lewis. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I'm going to go out to about round 1 KO. I know a majority of top bodies going by KO. Shout out to the people that are picking by decision. 23 versus 28. I can't believe this guy's only 23. So young, but he looks so much older in a weird way. I can't wait to see what he looks like when he's 30. Andre Pulayev, 10-3. He did lose against Christian Leroy Duncan by decision. Showed that he can face adversity. Has a little bit of a chin. And Pulayev is tough, man. He's tough. He's only been knocked out once. I believe the only person to knock him out was on Verbeek. I gotta rewatch that fight. I don't remember that fight. But give me Atiba by KO round 1. Sin pero, pero. Dong, 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 dong. Alright, Umar versus Davison. I do like Umar. I like Umar, but he did get dropped against Mario Batista. And remember, Davison Figueiredo is the first person to drop Chito Vera, I believe. The first person to ever knock down Chito Vera. Davison has some pretty tough power, pretty good grappling. His knee looked fine against Montel Jackson. He looked good. He won by split. 19-1 for Umar. Only lost Marab. This guy's most recent loss is Peter Yan and Corey. Peter Yan's he's the champion right now. 68-inch reach, 69. I like Umar. I think he should be able to get the ball rolling, get this job done. I think he can find a submission. I believe Davison has been, or maybe he's been submitted once in the 3rd round by Brandon Moreno by rear naked choke. But I know he was gassed in that fight. Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. This is a fun fight. I know my guy Ivan is excited for Waldo Lewis, but I think this is a banger as well. This whole card is amazing. But guys, I do got Modestas. I know he lost to Khalil Roundtree. He lost to Vitor Petrino, left hook. But guys, Modestas Bukauskas is in the pinnacle of his career right now, in my honest opinion. Nikita Krylov 30-11. 2-fight losing skid, Dominic Reyes and Bogdan Guskov. I saw somebody say that if Krylov never spent so much time away, inactive, fighting for fighting for his place, he could have been a champion. Or somebody said that he wasted his prime years. A lot of people are saying that. I like Modestas by KO. He's on a 4-fight win streak, and all of them except for Ian Cutelaba are inside the distance. Now, this is a banger, guys. I already made a parlay with, should I tell you guys the parlay? You guys want me to tell you guys the parlay? Fuck it. I'll tell you guys the parlay. Fuck it. I'll tell you guys the parlay. I made the parlay. Let me go on the thing. I'll tell you guys the parlay right now. By the way, thank you guys for being here, guys. I appreciate that, guys. Let's fucking go. Thank you, guys. So, my parlay, guys, for this card is, I'll tell you guys right now. Hang on. So, guys, I don't know if you guys are going to like my parlay, but my parlay is Gene. I know. I never learned with Gene Silva. That's my parlay. Gene Silva and Sugar Sean O'Malley. But we'll see. We'll see. Arnold Allen is very good. He only has 3 losses, but the thing is, he's very inactive. A lot of inactivity with Arnold Allen. Guys, the reason why I say, okay, we have a lot of inactivity with Arnold Allen is because, guys, he has a lot of gaps in between his fights. 2 losses, right? Max Holloway and Movsar Evloev. Movsar is a good fighter. I know a lot of people are going to be like, nah, that's a bad loss, but Movsar is good. If you remember, Arnold Allen was hitting him with knees, and Movsar was trying to put his hand on the ground, but he really wasn't a grounded opponent or something like that. But he's coming off of a great win over Giga Chikadze. I know it's been a while. Giga Chikadze got knocked out by Kevin Vallejos. But at that time, beating Giga was a very good win because Giga was leaking from the nose. Arnold Allen brung it. He brought the pressure and he beat Giga in a fight where it was very close. And remember, Giga had Kevin Vallejos' body red. Arnold Allen dealt with the Giga kick very well. He's going to be matched up against Gene Silva. 29 years old. One thing about Gene Silva, guys, is his ego got broken. He got knocked out by Diego Lopez. Allen gets injured a lot. That's why the layout. Oh, is that why? Oh, okay, I didn't know why. I just see him as like an... You know what I thought? I thought he was a little bit of a cherry picker. That's what I thought. Because there's a lot of canceled bouts. But hey, you can say the same thing about Movsar. But 11-2 in the UFC. Lost to Max Holloway, Movsar Evloev. Former champion and future champion. Maybe not. Maybe hot take with Movsar. But when I talk about Gene Silva, he got his ego broken. And as a man, and maybe people are going to be like, nah, he didn't get his ego broken. He's fine, bro. What are you talking about? I feel like as a man, like, the amount of shit talking Gene Silva did, and the amount of stuff that he did, the amount of talking he did leading up to the fight, the amount of hype that he brought to that fight, and for him to cry right after he got knocked out, the guy's ego got broken. He's very emotional, and that's one thing I don't like I don't like emotional fighters. But hey, you can bring it. If you're emotional, it doesn't matter. That can be used as a gift and a curse. But please, don't take your wife in the corner, bro. If your wife is in the corner again, I gotta bet on Arnold Allen, because I don't think having your wife in the corner in cage fighting is a good idea, because you're looking at her. Bruce Buffer's announcing your name. You're like crying before the fight, and you're like crying. Your adrenaline is leaking. You're barking. You're going crazy, and you're doing the most before the fight even starts. I feel like Gene Silva is very emotional, and I think that could take a toll on him in the future, because you got to stay composed. Against Diego Lopez, he didn't stay composed. He was winning that fight, and he got too cocky, got overzealous, tried to chase Diego Lopez, and fell into that spinning elbow, and it costed him. It costed him arguably a title shot, bro. And that's what I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like it when you have a lock tattooed on your chest. You're supposed to be a lock, but you're emotional as like a Barbie doll. This guy's as emotional as like a Barbie doll, like Ken House. We got Ken and Barbie. First of all, what the fuck is fucking ad? We got Ken, we got fucking Barbie and Ken House. We got Ken from Barbie over here, dramatic, crying up a storm before he fights. I like Gene Silva for the dub, but you better lock in, bro, and wrestle if you need to, bro. And do not bring your wife in your corner, please, because that takes a toll on the mind. Waldo Cortez Acosta, Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, heavy hands, always brings the power. Most knockouts in the heavyweight division, I believe. Only 2 losses, most recently out of his last 5, Sergey and Jonathan Almeida. Only loss most recently for Waldo, Sergey Pavlovich, guys. But I want to look at his very first loss. Marcos Rodrigo de Lima. This guy popped, ended up being suspended, but he tested positive. And I believe at the time, he was on some gear. So when we look at his 2 losses, it's not really that bad. When I look at times where Costa has been hurt, Ante Delija, he kind of poked his eye, but Costa was kind of, going like this. And he came back and he won that fight. And that Shamil Gaziev fight was crazy. He has power. He's good. He's light on his toes. Former baseball player as well. But I feel like if Jason Herzog is reffing, he's going to do the same shit that he did with Taliesin Teixeira and Derek Lewis. Stop the fight early because he grabbed the cage to get up. Oh, he's not conscious because he's cheating to get the cage to get up. But how many times can I show you somebody grabbing the cage and Jason Herzog just smacks their hand and he lets the fight continue? But because Taliesin Teixeira grabbed the cage to get up, oh, I'm Jason Herzog, I got a parlay on Derek Lewis. Let me stop the fight early. He stopped that fight early as fuck. I know Taliesin Teixeira got dropped. He costed it, whatever. How many times do early stoppages help Derek Lewis? Maybe that just one time. Maybe that one time. But hey, Derek Lewis, he has a little bit of luck on his side. I'll say that. And if Jason Herzog is reffing that fight, you know damn well he's going to stop the fight as soon as Waldo gets dropped. The guy Jason Herzog either stops the fight way too early or stops the fight way too late. Kind of like Mark Goddard or Mark Smith. Mark Smith was all over the place. What was that other guy's name? The other guy's name who's bald, and he's like the guy who was bald in the Kevin Holland and Mike Malott situation. Dan Margliata. Yo, we should do a worst referees of all time. Jason Herzog, Dan Margliata, Mark Smith. Mark Smith, the only referee. I'm about to crash out. I can feel my blood pressure going up. Mark Smith, the only referee to give a championship belt to a guy who won by DQ. I'll say that again. Mark Smith, the only referee to give a guy who lost, or no, how do I say this? Mark Smith, the only referee to give Aljamain Sterling a win off of a foul. The only referee in the UFC to give a belt to somebody who was fouled. I don't know if I can say that right. I'm not really wording the words that I want to word right. But I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. Mark Smith, the only referee to give a championship belt to somebody who got fouled. That's like Tom Aspinall winning first against Cyril Gane because he got fouled. Mazzagatti and Yamasaki. I don't like Mark Smith though. I got a problem with Mark Smith. Roman Kopylov, Chris Curtis, he stopped it with 1 second left because Chris Curtis fell. Mark Smith, I had Roman Kopylov by decision, bro, and you stopped me with 1 second left, dude. Because Chris Curtis ate a head kick and he couldn't get up because he fell. Mark Smith, you gave Aljamain Sterling a belt off of a DQ. That's like giving Tom Aspinall a belt because he got eye poked by Ciryl Gane. That's like giving who got knee to the head who got knee to the head and Anthony Smith. That's like if Anthony Smith were to say, like, let's say the ref, I know he got intentionally because of the knee with John Jones, but that's like if they said, yo, we got to put a pause in the action, and they said, Anthony Smith, you are the winner of the championship belt because you got fouled. You should never win a championship belt because you got fouled. Ever. Ever. I don't care if it was intentional or not. That should be in the rules. You should never be able to win a belt because you got fouled. Never. Or what do you guys think? Am I crazy? Keith, cigarettes, and alcohol Peterson. Yo, you guys know I got a picture with Keith Peterson. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Keith Peterson at Aldi. When I used to work at Aldi, I saw him at Aldi and I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way that's Keith Peterson. And he was with his kids. Fuck. I hope he comes. I was the cash register. I was the cashier. And I was like, fuck, I hope he comes to my line. And he came to my line. And I was doing it. I was doing the thing. I saw what he got. Yada, yada, yada. He got a lot of stuff. And I said, hey, I had blonde hair at the time. I was like, dude, can I take a picture with you, bro? Very quick. Like a selfie. And his kid was like, I'll take the picture. And they took the photo. And I went. And I tried to see if I could smell the what Dominic Cruz was cooking. And I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't. I really couldn't smell. I couldn't smell it. Maybe he took a shower. Maybe he took a shower that day, but I couldn't smell it. But guys, I did go on a rant with this fight. It's because fucking Derek Lewis. How many times does this guy get fucking lucky, bro? Derek Lewis, bro. And I know he's funny, but this guy gets lucky as hell sometimes. Jonathan Almeida couldn't finish him. Bro, Jonathan Almeida is ass, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Give me Waldo Cortez Acosta. But this guy, Derek Lewis, can poke you in the eye and knock you out, and he'll still get away with it. This guy, Derek Lewis, will get away with it, bro. Now, this is one of my favorite fights of all time. If you are what you say you are, a superstar. I see you guys say Courtney. You guys say W. Ultimate Baddie. I like it. Let's do one more. One more while I go on a rant very quick. One more. Emma Roberts. Sorry. I didn't mean to burp. But yeah, the reason... I know Mark Smith rightfully stopped that fight with Chris Curtis and Kopylov. But come on, there was 1 second left, dude. There's 1 second left. I had Kopylov by decision, bro. 1 second left. I actually like this little rant that we went on. Let me look up Emma Roberts. We're gonna continue the rant. Don't worry. I'll be live on Friday as well, guys. That's the big show. I want to say thank you for everybody for being here. You guys helped me a lot. We didn't really get a boost in the algo because I did start late, but that's my fault. Early bird gets the worm. I hope you guys didn't. Kim Wilson gets a hard... Hey, is she here? Is she here? I just don't want to look at a next photo and it's like some weird stuff. Alright, so I'm going to break down the O'Malley and Sean fight. And remember, guys, if I have a bad take where you're like, what are you talking about? Mark Smith is a good ref. You can tell me. You can always tell me, yo, I don't really like the surfs up emotes. I don't really like this. I think we should do this. You can always tell me. By the way, Larry, I think I gotta text you, Larry, because I don't know how to do the PayPal. I think I gotta make a PayPal or something, so I think I just gotta make an account, right, or something. So I'll text you if that's okay, Larry. Sean O'Malley versus Yadong. Yadong is on a Yadong is on a... Remember what O'Malley said? He said, I'm going to beat Peter and then I'm going to beat my dong. So, Yadong is 3-2 out of his last 5. With losses to Corey Sandhagen, Dr. Stoppage, but he did good in that fight, and Peter Yan. Weird how our not good fighters give me Sean. And Sean O'Malley, who's on a 2-fight losing skid, who I thought I'd never see the day. 2 losses to Merab Devashvili? You should have never took that rematch. My guy, Peter Yan, was going to do it for you either way, my guy. But when we look, 31 years old for my guy from Arizona. 5'11", 72-inch reach versus 5'8", 67-inch reach, 28 years old. Notable performance for Song Yadong, that Peter Yan fight. He won the first round, I believe. And then in that second round, he ended up getting a little bit taken down, I think. He ended up having a little bit of issues, getting overwhelmed and getting outstriked. And then Peter Yan definitely solidified that round with a takedown in the third round. Song Yadong has had issues, right? He has power. He just can't cut the cage. He was arguably getting outstruck by Henry Cejudo. Like, who gets outstruck by Henry Cejudo? But I know Henry Cejudo is okay. But when we look, and by the way, another thing, Jason Herzog fucking let that fight go the distance as well. He let that fight, he said, you know what, we gotta let the round start in order to say it's a technical decision. Yeah, hit me up, I'll help you out with that. AK, thank you, bro. Thank you. It should be easy as well, I think, right? It should be pretty easy. Thank you, bro, because my dumb ass was gonna say, hey, just donate it, but you know the cut? Like, the cut is huge, so. But Larry, I want to say, Larry, I want to give you a cut. Larry, I want to give you a cut. I don't care how much the pot is. I owe you a cut, Larry. I owe you a cut. You and Hank. You guys, I owe you guys a cut. You know, Larry, so I want to say, you did the same for me, bro. So I owe you a cut, my guy, Larry. Let's fucking go for many more. And that was a beautiful competition, if not one of the hardest competitions of all time, you know? Let's go. Let's fucking go. But guys, I'm going to go Sean O'Malley. Very good footwork. Notable performances for Sean O'Malley. Marlon Vera by decision. Aljamain by KO. I love that step off the break. And Peter Yan by split. I know a lot of people are going to be like, Peter Yan, he didn't really deserve it. He didn't deserve to win that fight. It was a split. He didn't really win that fight. Go watch that fight back. I gave O'Malley rounds 1 and 3. And I know, why'd you give O'Malley round 1? Because he got that takedown at the end of the round and took his back. And arguably, he did very good in that round. I know round 2 he got taken down. He arguably lost round 2. He did lose round 2. But I gave O'Malley rounds 1 and 3. Give me O'Malley, step off the break. Chris Matinho, basketball. Get the striking going, touch it up. Uppercut, go, go, go. And let's get this job done. O'Malley for the dub. Let's go, my guy O'Malley. Let's go. Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. Now, this is a banger scrap. I love this fight. I am going to go with Kayla. Amanda Nunes, 23-5-0. There was a Brazilian challenge. Try not to have more than 5 losses as a Brazilian or something like that. But rightfully so, 16-2 in the UFC. Let's look at all of her losses. She lost by sub. Lost to Alexa Davis by KO, punches round 2. Damn, I never knew she was in the UFC, Alexa Davis. Damn. I wonder if she still likes the UFC or she just doesn't care about her. She beat Julia Storlienko. And she beat Amanda Nunes. Very good win. Sarah Delagio. Gosh, Sarah or Sam? Kat Zingano, I remember this one. Giyat. 14-5. And then she went on a tear, guys. But she lost to Juliana Pena, guys. And I gotta say it how it is. Maybe the lioness, she's very good at what she does. Whatever. She's good at what she does. Whatever. Who the fuck gets outstruck by Juliana Pena? I'll say that again. Who the gets outstruck by Juliana Pena and gets wobbled and hurt and get hit with the same 1-2 over and over again? Who? Not Kayla Harrison, I'll tell you that. Give me Kayla Harrison by rear naked choke. Her most recent loss and her only loss, Larissa Pacheco. Larissa Pacheco hasn't been doing as of recent. And that fight, Kayla Harrison looked terrible. She didn't look good. Larissa Pacheco is not that good. Remember the challenge. Be a Brazilian and try not to have more than 5 losses on your record. Impossible challenge. She lost to Chris Cyborg. I know, Larissa Pacheco. I know. But give me Kayla Harrison. Get the grappling going. She did beat Juliana Pena, but Amanda Nunes beat her in the rematch as well by decision. Juliana Pena got a chin. She has grit, determination like no other. I am a little bit biased towards Kayla Harrison. 37 years old. What's that meme with the bunny and it shows the clock? Let me see if I can show it to you guys. Leah Halton, best looking. Hey, my guy Saeed Nurmagomedov knows ball. Who do you got for this? You got a little bit of a cycle parlay, my guy? I know the odds aren't out yet, but what was I going to look up? I forgot what the fuck I was going to look up. Fuck, I forgot. Fuck. I forgot what I was going to look up. Let me rewind the stream. I forgot. I know what I was going to look up. The meme with the bunny. The meme with the bunny. How could I, bro? My long-term or short-term memory is not the best. So the Alice in Wonderland. By the way, this movie was scary as fuck. For me as a kid, I thought this movie was scared as fuck. But when I look at Amanda Nunes, guys, I think of this. The clock. Alice in Wonderland. It's ticking. It's ticking. Why would you come back? What are you? Are you Henry Cejudo? Why would you come back? But remember, there's a little bit of a hot take. Amanda Nunes has that power. She might just drop Kayla Harrison and finish her like she did Chris Cyborg. But what's my thing right now? My take is, why would you come back? Henry Cejudo? What are you? Are you on your Henry Cejudo shit? What are you going to come back, lose your next fight and then retire? Just because you want to come back? What, you retired because you wanted to take a break, but now you want to come back? The clock is ticking, Amanda Nunes. You can keep the cut, dude. You earned that shit. It's all good. Nah, well, okay, so, like, when I say cut, like I wanted to give you guys, like, so Hank, because I know Hank's been, like, texting me a lot. He's been like, yo, text here, yo, text here, yo, text here. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like that. I don't like it when people text me and they're like, yo, can I get a cut? Can I get a cut? Can I get a cut? Did you get the money yet? 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 You know, I don't like that. You know, I'd rather, you know, I know it's kind of crazy. I know I kind of went a little too crazy, but I don't like that. I really don't. So I was gonna say, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, but just give 25-25. 25 to Hank and 25 to Larry. Fuck it. What do you think? What do you think? Because, I mean, the cut wasn't going to be big in the first place. Or what do you think? 25-25. Just take 50. I'll tell Ear just to take 50. What do you think? 25-25. Because I think, me personally, I think Larry deserves it more than, and I know Hank came in second place, but I know he probably needs it as well. I know he really needs it, but maybe it's a weird take. You tell me, Larry. You tell me. But I don't like that shit when they're like, oh, did you get it yet? Did you get it yet? It's like, dude, like, what, are you my girlfriend? Like, am I going to pay for the date too? Like, I don't like that shit. But obviously that's me. But that's why I feel like what I was thinking was, fuck it. Let me just give it all. Let me just give the cut to Larry. But you guys let me know if that's a good one or not. If that's a bad take, what do you guys think? Am I crazy? Am I just judgmental? What do you guys think? So, I am going to go Kayla Harrison. I'm going to go by rear naked choke. Juliana Pena was able to sink in the rear naked choke against Amanda Nunes. Give me Kayla by rear naked choke. Let's see how it goes. What are you getting money from? We won a big pot. Keep it, dude, towards a fat parlay. Hey, I don't know, bro. Like, because, I don't know, bro. Because me personally, like, I feel like, okay, because I got to give a cut. You know, I got to give a cut to Hank because I did promise. But, like, I feel like I'd rather give a cut to Larry. Because this guy has helped me become the person that I am. And I know it's like, what are you talking about, dude? But I fuck with Larry because he's never fucking asked me for anything. Larry has never asked me for anything other than, you know, hey, what's your picks or anything? And we all talked about the picks. I like people who don't ask me for something. You know, I like people who don't ask me for something. And I like giving stuff to people who don't ask. You know? What do you think? What do you think? Or I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. But I guess. I'll text you. Whatever. No matter what, let's do it. Whatever. Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett. Because meritocracy. But Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, guys, no matter what, it doesn't even matter, my opinion. I care more about This right here is what I care more about. Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, and I think it's gonna take a little bit of time, so it's okay, it's fine. Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, 23-3 for Paddy Pimblett. He is arguably in one of the toughest fights in his career. And by the way, no disrespect to Hank. The only thing is I just don't like that stuff. Like, me personally, I don't like that type of stuff. Like, that's like if let's say if I can use a good example. Me, if I kept on bothering KZ. Hey, KZ. Hey, KZ. Hey. You know, like, I would never do that to KZ. And if I lost, guys, I'll tell you one thing. If I lost, I wouldn't ask Hank for a cut. You know, when it was only me and Hank and Larry, I think, or the final four, Hank texted me. He said, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with it. But he said, hey, I put $20 as a pot in. Is it okay if I get a cut back? I was like, in my head, I was like, dude, do you know what a tournament is? Like obviously, we all have our different opinions, but I was like, what makes you think that, like the guy didn't even give me a lot of credit. Like, I'll show you guys, like, guys, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but bro, after, like, the Maziku Locasa fight, he was like, oh, it's over, dude, it's over, GG. And, like, when Larry won the Mecca, I was like, yo, congrats on winning the Mecca, let's fucking go, you fucking did it, you're the fucking best at this. And remember when I lost the Mecca, remember what Hank said? He said, oh, I'm glad that the right guy won, right? Remember Hank said that in the kick chat? I don't know if you guys remember. He said, I'm glad that the right guy won, right? And that it's the past, whatever, right? But after we started to get to the final four, he was like, hey, can you give me a cut? Like, and he did the exact same thing the last Mecca as well. If you win, can I get a cut? And I was like, I don't like it when people ask me that shit. Like, I don't. Because, you know, I don't care, you might need it, but me, I would never ask Larry, you know, Larry gave me a cut, thank you so much, but I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, Larry, did I ask you for a cut? If Hank would have won, I would have never asked Hank for a cut, ever. I would have never asked, yo, Hank, can I get a cut, this and that. That's just me, that's just who I am. No matter how much I need it, because I lost the Mecca, you know? But rightfully, as a, you know, a good guy, you know, maybe you should. But that's, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have said this stuff. But I just don't like it when people ask me for, like, money. Because I would never ask you for money. I mean, even though I'm here, even though I'm here right now, even though I'm here right now, to be honest. So maybe it's a shit take. But I just don't like it when, like, guys, I don't say, hey, if you guys don't donate right now, I'm gonna end the stream. I don't say that. I don't say, hey, if you guys don't do something right now, I'm gonna leave right now. I don't say that. You know, I would never say, yo, Larry, if you don't give me a cut, I'm just not gonna be your friend no more. And I feel like me personally, I feel like Hank doesn't really give a fuck that I won. He just wants a cut of the money. That's what I feel like. Whatever. I feel like he I feel like he really don't give a fuck. He's kind of salty he lost, and he just wants a cut of the money. That's it. Cause he didn't really give me the credit, you know. And he never really did give me credit. But obviously, that's just my take. But let's go to the breakdown. Justin Gaethje, I shouldn't have said this shit. Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett, right? 23-3 for Paddy Pimblett, guys. Overall, he's very good at what he does, guys. But let's look at his losses. Cage Warriors, Nad, Narimani. That's all right. Right? But the one that I want to look at is this one. He went out cold to the Anaconda choke. And he didn't tap. Remember what Paddy says. Paddy says, you know what? I would only tap to a Kimura or a leg lock. I'm going to go to sleep if you put me in a triangle rear naked choke. I'm not going to tap. But Paddy's on a tear, guys. He's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-fight win streak, right? 9-fight win streak, right? Very good at what he does. Very good at bringing the heat. Very good at doing this, right? 7-0 in the UFC. Undefeated. Arguably lost to Jared Gordon, right? But when I look at this fight as a whole, guys, I feel like overall, the leg kicks are going to be a factor. The uppercuts, the body shots. Justin Gaethje, this might be the biggest step down in competition for Justin Gaethje in a long time. Justin Gaethje 26-5-0. His two most recent losses, Charles Oliveira rear naked choke and Max Holloway overhand right KO round 5. 70-inch reach versus 73. 5'10", 5'11". 37 versus 31. 6-year age gap. The chin on Gaethje maybe a little bit declined, but he always has good recovery, comes right back, right? Paddy Pimblett, on the other hand, he can eat a punch, but you can tell when he's hurt because he was a little rocked against Jared Gordon, and he was rocked against Luigi Verdadimi, I believe. He has his hands low, heavy on the front foot, open to leg kicks as well. 31 years old versus 37. That's the biggest takeaway. Gaethje is going to be fighting for the interim title for the second time. The first time that he fought was against Tony Ferguson, and he won. Notable performances for Gaethje. The best Gaethje that I saw was the Gaethje against Dustin Poirier and the Gaethje against Tony Ferguson. I know Tony, he dropped him in that first round at the end of the bell. But fuck, Gaethje looked prime when he beat Tony Ferguson. But how long ago was that? That was all the way back in 2020, almost 6 years ago. He looked very good against Dustin Poirier. Hit him with a nice head kick. Patty's going to have to be careful with that head kick, the low kicks, the body shots, the collar tie, the clinch. You know who finished Gaethje in the collar tie, though? Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez finished him. The knees, the body shots, the accumulation. I think those body shots are a new thing for the UFC. I know everybody's been going to the body, but the hard liver kick like Peter Yan, the hard uppercut to the body like Stipe against DC. Patty, you got to bring it, bro, because Gaethje is going to bite down his mouthpiece and he's going to go to war. Give me Paddy Pimblett by Rear Naked, but let me know what you guys think. Let's go. Now, you didn't ask. It was wanted to give cuts to people who were the real ones through the game. Hey, so I should do the same then. Rightfully so, I should do the same. But guys, Uselyis, where in USA are you from? I'm from New York. What about you, Saeed? But guys, rightfully so, I did make a promise to Hank. I am going to give a cut, but you guys know I tell you guys how I feel. Whether I'm right or wrong, you guys can tell me. You know, I always rewatch the stream, and I hear myself, and I say, hey, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that was a little bit of a bad take. Maybe that take wasn't that good. But I come back and I tell you guys, hey, I don't think that was the best take. So maybe I didn't have the best take right now because I did get a little frustrated. But I do owe Hank a cut because I made a promise. So let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right, guys, we did it, guys. We did it. We basically did it. But I love telling you guys like all the shit that goes on. Like I like it because I hear myself back and I say, maybe you sound like a douche, bro. Maybe you should think about other people in their shoes, you know? And that's why I say everything, even though it might sound wrong at the time. You know, I gotta say it in order to learn, you know? Shit take. Hernanov, thank you, my guy. Thank you. What would I do without Hernanov? Ultimate baddie. I like it. Alright, guys, we're gonna do one more. And then I guess I'll say my hasta luego, but I'm gonna be back on Friday. Who's going to be here on Friday? Fight Companion Friday. We did a Dirty Boxing Companion. We done a UFC, like, rewatching Companion. Is anybody going to be here on Friday? I love you guys. Hank, I love you too, Hank. But I just say the things that I say just because, you know, I say it. But I'm just throwing knives at the wall. It's not, like, personal, you know? And I hope it didn't come off as personal. My bad, guys. Ultimate baddie, I like it. Now, let's go with Leah Halton, guys. I really like Leah Halton. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think about Leah Halton. I know my guy, Saeed Nurmagomedov, he said Leah Halton's the best. And I agree as well. Dude, this is a guy. What the hell? I looked up Leah Halton and a guy came up. I think Leah Halton was here. No, she's on this one. But yeah, guys, my bad for that. My bad for that. I probably shouldn't have went too crazy. I did go a little weird. Sometimes I regret, like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, so, Leah Halton, guys. What do you guys rate Leah Halton? Hernanov. Hope you're having a great day, my guy. God bless. Cycle. Oh, he said a cycle. Patty sub, O'Malley decision, go to RKO. I'm going to take a picture of that. I like it, my guy. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you, Larry, as well. All right, let's go. Madeline Klein S tier. Where was she? Did you see her here? Where was she? I don't know who's Madeline Klein. So, guys, this is Leah Halton. Leah Halton. Let me see if I can get some better photos. I want to do this tier list, though. This one's funny. We got 2 more, guys. 2 more. And I want to say shout out to all you guys because the algorithm wasn't on my side earlier today. So, no, I'm just suggesting her. Look her up. All right, bet. I'll look her up. By the way, guys, if you guys see, that's the other emote. You see Saeed Nurmagomedov? That's the other badge. Are you my girlfriend? I know I shouldn't have said that, though. I did go a little too crazy. Keep it, dude. Hey, let's go. Should take Chadward. Let's go. Let me look her up. But guys, that's the new badge. Yeah, maybe you should have left that one for behind it. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said that shit. I regret it, guys. I kind of regret it. Guys, I'm gonna have to private this. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Dude, you know, sometimes I say something at the dinner table and like let's say there's let's say I'm at my girl's dinner table, right? Sometimes I say something at the dinner table and it gets so quiet. Like one time I said something at my girl's dinner table. We were at the dinner table and I said something. And I think it was like, I forgot what it was, but I said something and everybody got quiet. And I was like, fuck, I should not have said that shit. So you're giving money away now, Chad? No, I'm just giving a cut to Hank because I made a promise. I made a promise that I do owe him. But I did go a little, because I crash out. Because you guys make me crash out. You know, a lot of people are like, dude, Brendo yesterday, he was like, hey, dude, Uselyis, I don't know how you have so much energy. KZ was like, dude, I don't know how you could go 3 hours. Like, my voice is gone already. But guys, like, I'm for real, guys. Like, I'm sober. Like, you can look at my eyes. Like, I'll show you guys. Like, I'm sober. I'm not, like, it's a joke when we say, like, you know, the perk. It's a joke, but, like, the reason why I don't know how I can prove that I'm sober. Maybe a breathalyzer. But the reason why I have so much energy is because I never knew this. I know it's going to sound, like, crazy, but I think I got ADHD. Like, I never would have thought that shit. But I think I got ADHD. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, you know when you're, like, tapping your leg constantly, like, you're, like, always on the move. You're always, like, like, Brendo and Casey were like, bro, like, how do you have so much energy? Like, 3 hours, you go, and Clown's like, dude, you have so much energy, but when you come on here, you don't really bring it. And I was like, damn, that's true, bro. Like, how come I don't have energy in the night? But it's because, like, right now, like, I'm running right now. Like, let's go. Like, I'm a hamster on a wheel. Let's go. Oh, what do you think about that? You know, like, I feel like I'm going. But, like, I feel like other people see that as, like, what the hell? What the hell's wrong with this guy? Like, what the hell? But, like, I don't know. Like, that's just me, you know? Does your girl parents know you should? No, hell no. Hell no. Well, I don't have a girlfriend, guys. Right now, I don't have a girlfriend. Right now. Other than the AI image. But now let's do the one that you were showing me, Saeed Nurmagomedov. So since you guys said Leah Halton, I like that about Leah Halton. But yeah, guys, I never would have thought I would say that. Because I'm not that guy. Oh, I got this and it's going to slow me down. I was never that guy, you know? Because, you know MMA Anomaly? Do you guys know MMA Anomaly or no? One time, I went into his stream and he was like, yo, you look like you're always on Adderall. I was like, gosh, like, really? Like, I was like, damn. And I was like, damn, maybe I do need to slow it down a bit. I see the girl, Saeed Nurmagomedov. But remember, like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All right. You drink Prime? He finally admitted to ACTHD, told you, bro, yeah, dude, because I don't want to say, yo, I got this, and then, like, it takes a toll on you, you know? Like, oh, I got this, thing, and it's like, you know, and I don't want to say it's like a you know what I want to say. I don't want to say that, but I guess it is. Grimy, I'm glad you're here, my guy. God bless, bro. God bless. So this is the girl that Saeed Magomedov wanted to do. Pause. Let's do it just for him, and then we'll do one more. But yeah, Grimy was the one that said it first. That's why, like, I think, because I'm regular, but Grimy did call it. I'm not gonna lie. Grimy called that from a mile away. From a mile away. Grimy's like, oh yeah, this guy, he's cuckoo, cuckoo. All right, so what do you guys think? You drink Prime? No, I don't. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink anything. Like, yeah. But how do you how do you slow it down? Or like what? Like, cause the only way I slow it down is if I get tired. You know? But I don't know, like, Grimy, what do you do when you're feeling a little, like, too much? Cause for some reason I thought this was normal. I thought everybody, like, was excited, like, at this time, like, or I don't know. I just saw the title, late night. What time is it for you? It's only 2:45 p.m. for me. Oh, damn. Dude, it's 10:47 in the night for me. I have hyper drink tea. Okay. Hit a few. Larry, my eyes are gonna get red, bro. I'm be like, oh, dude, but the thing is, it gets you paranoid, like, or I don't know, maybe when you got ADHD, you can't drink that energy drink shit. Yeah, dude. Or like, what do you think about hitting a blinker? Would it like slow it down or would it like increase it? Cause I don't want to, or I sound like I got, Barry, let me look up what you got. We all have something. We all got something, like, nobody's perfect, you know? Hypersex, what the hell, Barry? Yo, oh, you smoke a ton of, okay. All right, so maybe I gotta indulge in that. Maybe I gotta, because I do know that sometimes I'm like a little, like the thing that I was saying, like with Hank, where I was like, like, why would I do that? Like, why would I do that? Like why would I do that? Dude, Barry, what the hell is this? You got a behavior disorder. This guy Barry is Quagmire. This guy Barry's Quagmire, bro. Giggity, giggity, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna take your guys' advice, guys. Maybe I might indulge in a little bit of that. Because, you know, it's a little bit crazy. This is Barry, bro. He's Quagmire. He's fucking Quagmire. Hit a few blinkers. I'm locked the fuck in. Hey, I like that. Chill, Grimy. Doing the is dangerous. Hey. Hey, no, Barry, but you did it on Friday. What are you talking about, Barry? Drink tea. I like that. Yeah, it's 10:47 in the night for us. Yeah, I'm in Sydney. Oh, I'm in New York right now. I'm kind of like not in the city. You guys, if you do your research, you can kind of guess where I'm from. Like, a lot of the people know where I'm from. Like, because on Tapology, you know, the ads, you know, like, you can kind of guess where I'm from. I would say I'm close to New York City. I'll say that. I probably shouldn't have said that. Fuck. Does your parents know you stream? Nah. Oh, my parents? So, only one of them does. Only one of them. And, because the other one gets mad. Like, sometimes, I know, I'll tell you guys this. I told you guys this the other day. Like, sometimes, like my dad will get pissed, like, oh, why don't you, get off your ass. Get up off your ass. You know how it is. Get up off your ass. Get to work. Bro, I'm changing my pick to McLovin, to Quagmire. You got to, bro. You got to. Yo, Grimy is Quagmire as well. Grimy is fucking Quagmire as well. Try some edibles if you don't like A. I might. The only thing is, I think I told you, or I don't know if I told you guys, I got one that's like 1,000 mg. That's a little too much, right? 1,000 mg, because one of my friends gave it to me. Because he's like, dude, you gotta just chill, dude. Because I never stop talking to, like, when we're at the movies, I know it's fucking annoying. yo, what the hell just happened? Yo, after the movie, I'm like, yo, did you know, like, this? Did you expect that to happen? And that's why my brother, after MSG, I was like, yo, Isam Mahashev. He's like, can you shut the fuck up? Because I just talk and talk. His mother and I know about history. Facts. Give us a hint. What fighter is from your state? New York. I'm from New York. Like, I'm not hiding it. I'm from New York. I'm like literally like a couple of like I'm close. Like a couple of minutes away. Like a little bit away. Grimy, I blow clouds when I stream. I'm just trolling. Yeah, facts. Chill, Grimy. Shit, I thought you were in California area. Yeah, it's cold over here, guys. It's cold. Give us a hint. Giggity, giggity. No way you went to 3... Yeah, I did go to 322, but I told you guys, like, it was bittersweet because a lot of people were, like, not treating me that well. And I think that's important. Like, let's say you go to a movie theater. You know, as long as nobody bothers you, it's a good movie, you know? Alright, guys, let's do one more. You guys, we did do this one. I'm surprised a lot of you guys like this one based off of this. You know, you guys got good taste. Now, let's do this one. Let's do one for fun. Let's do... I like this name. Elysia Gonzalez. I like this name. But I did get lucky going to 322, I will say, because I'm not going to go to another pay-per-view in a long time. In a long time from now. Alright. Last one, boys. Last one. Thank you guys for all being here. I love you guys. But now you guys know my... now you guys know I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. You know, we're all not perfect, you know? I like how Grimy, he's like, yo, I've been telling you this shit. He's like the long lost friend, like, bro, until now you find out, bro. Like, really? Alright, let's go. I'm going to 325. Holy shit. I think you said that, bro. That is gonna be amazing, bro. You know, as we get closer, I think that I like that card. You know, as much as I say Volk, Diego, I think it's a good card no matter what. And I can't wait for Taurus Finney. Taurus Finney versus Jacob. That's going to be a good one. Alright, so... let me pull up Elysia Gonzalez first. Let me pull her up first. Guys, this is the latest I've done on a stream, to be honest. I went later, but this is a pretty late stream, to be honest. I'm glad that we brung it, guys. Maybe we can raid somebody or something. Elysia Gonzalez. Damn, she cut her hair short. Dude, you know when she cuts her hair, like, that's like something happened. Like a breakup or something. Right? Like, every time she cuts her hair, like a girl cuts their hair, it's like, what do you call those things? Like, what do you call that thing where, like, a midlife crisis, I think? Alright. Not that it's for everywhere, all time. It's a bit mid-level card. Hey, I like it, bro. I like it, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think Taurus Finney might be my lock of the week on 325. I'm not even joking. Like, just for the hell of it. Unless he's a minus 400, then obviously not. Would you ever go to Australia? Yeah. But the thing is, I'm scared, dude. I'm scared of the blue ring octopus. I'm scared of the tarantulas, the kangaroos, the poisonous animals. Those things scare the hell out of me, guys. I used to do a car wash in a parking lot to raise money for a ticket at the White... Oh, damn. Very. Hey. Alright, guys. So we're doing Elysia Gonzalez. This is the last one, and then we'll recap it. We are going to go to the 3-hour mark. Because we did it, guys. We did it. Let me know, Taurus Finney. He's a meme, right? He's a good meme. Taurus Finney's a good meme, guys. He really is. But, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Because I try, you know, I know it's no UFC. Any ideas? I know we were talking about how I asked ChatGPT for ideas. Any ideas that you guys have, throw them. Throw them. Throw them. It's okay. Or any suggestions. You know, I'm always down to hear it. We are going to go... Nah, I don't think Jacob is going to win. Nah, I can already see Barry. Yo, I got the underdog. Taurus Finney's overrated. My guy Uselyis always overrates Taurus Finney. Let me go with Jacob. But by the way, guys, if you guys don't know, let me give a quick shout out to my guy Barry. He has a show. Oh, MMA Anomaly is going to be live later, guys. Guys, we got to show love to this guy as well, guys. MMA Anomaly. Shout out to MMA Anomaly. Shout out to MMA Anomaly. He's going to go live at 11. The Finny build is unachievable. He's a meme, though. He's a meme. But I want to give a shout out to my guy, Capper and Comparison Picks. He goes live every Friday when there's UFC, right? But they bring it. They always bring it, and they might go live this Friday, maybe next Friday. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe next Friday, because we got Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. But hey, we'll see. Maybe they go live. They go live at 9 p.m. Eastern Friday every time. So let's go. Yo, the views were great last week. Thanks for the support. Hey, let's go. But hey, dude, a lot of that is not just me, you know. It's because people actually like to hear you guys talk, you know. We like to hear what you bring. We like to hear what you guys bring to the table. BC Dave, I believe. Ranj. And Barry, my guy Barry, let's fucking go, the GOATs. Ultimate Baddie. I like it. Alright, guys, so I am going to run. We'll probably give Scala for a little bit, and then I'll head out. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'll be right back, alright? I'm going to head to the bathroom, and then we'll be right back, and we'll get the show on the road. Alright, guys, I'm back. Let me turn on the... Oh, my guys. I'm cold. Like, I'm cold and hot at the same time. Let me turn off the AC. Oh. Guys, today was awesome, guys. My armpits are a little sweaty. Hope we did it. Hernano sent me something crazy. That supposedly, like, there's something going on. You guys know some lady texted me last night? Like, some lady, like, she said... I don't know who this number is. He said, Michelle, are you going to Mary's barbecue party tomorrow? I sent you a message earlier, but I didn't hear back from you. What? Like, some lady must have got the wrong number. Because she texted me saying, Michelle, are you going to Mary's barbecue tomorrow? I should have answered, yeah, I am. Or, I can't make it. Alright, guys, so, the Finny build is unachievable. That's all a myth. If you're in the city area, you will never see a kangaroo. Oh, there's only spiders if you live in the bush outback. I haven't seen a spider in my house in like a year, and it was tiny. Oh, okay. Alright, so there's a dangerous area. Alright, so I'll go then. I'll go. I just don't want to get jellyfish or like blue ring octopus. I heard that thing is poisonous. Oh, this is what you said. I need to do a car wash in a parking lot to raise money for a ticket to the White House. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. Of course I'd go to Australia now. Alright, guys, so should we do, what do you guys want to do? How do we end it? How do we end it? I need something like other than karaoke, because I'm thinking, okay, we ended with karaoke, but we gotta bring something else to end it as well. That's all a myth, but something terrible happened. Oh yeah. By the way, prayers for everyone out there. Hope everybody's having a great day. God bless. And I hope everybody's safe. God bless. Hope you're safe, Sayyid Magamadoff. God bless. Alright, so what I wanted to say was, do you guys want to do karaoke or what? Like, how do we end it? How do we end it? What are you guys thinking? Like, what are we thinking? Like, what's a song? Like, you know? Like, what's a song? Like, because something else of karaoke. There will be something. I wish we had something else we could do of karaoke. Like, instead of karaoke, can we react to Dan Hooker 1 minute scraps? Like, that would be so much more better. We react to like 4 1-minute scraps. Like, that would be so much more better than listening to me sing karaoke. Walking into next year with the hitting parlays like the rent is due mentality. Hey, Larry. I don't know if you remember. Well, of course you remember. The long shot Larry. Dude, you know, I don't know when, bro, but there was a parlay, like a long shot that you gave that was like a 6 leg or 7, I think. Dude, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Hard work forever pays. Appreciate you, bro. Someone I knew got, oh my gosh. I wasn't close with him, but you still knew them, though. I would go to the park and walk my dog and would see him there and talk to him. I feel terrible for his wife and dog. Oh my gosh, dude. And you know that it's a mess. I hope Paku's okay, because, you know, we got some people in Australia as well. Saeed, all you guys, be careful. I don't know how that type of stuff happens. But it's crazy. It shouldn't. But I don't know how. I really don't. But guys, I wish we could react to Dan Hooker's 1 minute scraps, because we can show some love to Australia as well like that. Yo, let's pull up the Dan Hooker 1 minute scraps. Yo, he broke his ankle on the way down and got KO'd. Dude, I feel bad for that guy, because there was a guy on Dan Hooker. Let me link it. Sorry, if you guys haven't seen it, you guys can watch it after the stream. Yeah, RIP. Dude, let's have a moment of silence for your friend, if that's okay. Okay. Alright, so hopefully it's okay. Alright, now let me link I think a lot of you guys saw the Dan Hooker 1 minute scraps, but if you didn't, it's a great watch. We got you, my guy. Dude, Saeed, I sometimes, like, I've never, like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine, dude. Like, sometimes I think, like, I don't know how that stuff happens. I don't. Alright, let me get this stuff. Alright, so this is the link to Dan Hooker's 1 minute scraps. Dude, I loved it, bro. I really did. And I think it has potential. I really do. Fuck, I accidentally wrote the wrong thing. Dude, go to, like, I think, like, what time is it that the guy... I think Larry already saw it, but there was a guy that broke his leg. He literally broke his leg, like, his ankle on the way down. Like, gosh, damn, dude. Like, imagine having a broken ankle and getting KO'd for Christmas. Like, dude, that's...
If you don't...
sorry. Dude, that's crazy, dude. He broke his ankle on the way down. Alright, guys, so what should we do as a karaoke? I know we shouldn't do karaoke because there's more. Should we look at an animal, like something to like maybe at the end of... I don't know if you guys... Has anybody had, like, a bedtime story read to them? I've never had one, but, like, I see this as, like, a bedtime story. Like, let's say every day at the end of the stream, we go over an animal, a certain animal. Like, let's say we go over the capybara. The capybara. We go over the capybara and why the capybara is important. Because the capybara is, like, a chill guy. Just a chill guy, you know? They're chill with alligators. South American swamps. That's where they're found. The largest rodent, capybara. South American swamps are home to the rodent the size of a pig. The capybara, which means master of grasses in local language, is a social animal that lives in herds on land. It runs like a horse, and in water it swims like a beaver. When grazing, the capybara uses its front insert teeth to crop grass close to the ground. Its intestines are long to aid digestion, and, like the cattle that may mingle with them, the capybara sometimes regularly, partially digests grass to give it a second to chew. So, stats and facts. Lifespan 10 years. Like many bigger herbivores such as cattle, omnivores, intestines of capybara contains a rich soup of microbes that helps it digest tough plant material. Stats and facts at a glance. What do you guys think about the capybara? I like the capybara. Those 1 minute scraps would do better than... Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Dude, I felt so bad with the guy. I don't know if you guys, like, get nervous. Like, I get nervous before the fight. And I don't know these guys. I don't know these guys. I get nervous. Like, I saw some small dude boxing some big dude. And he did good because he lasted the whole minute. But I get nervous because I'm like, fuck. I get nervous and my heart starts to race a little bit. I felt so bad for the guy that fell down, got KO'd, and broke his ankle. The guy had, like, tattoos on his cheek, the guy who got the KO. And he hit him with, like, this part. Like, this part. It didn't even look like it connected that good. He fell down, broke his ankle because of his weight, and he couldn't get up. He had to, like, have other people on his arms to get up. So, I think we might do this in the future. One animal fact at the end of every stream. Just for the fun of it. Just for the hell of it. Just for something new. Now let's do some karaoke, guys. I am going to sing. I'll do some karaoke. Can we do... nah, we did I Was Made for Loving You. So I want to do, like, Freaky Friday. You guys want to do Freaky Friday? Can we do Freaky Friday? Let's do Freaky Friday. I know a lot of you guys didn't want me to do it last time. But I want to do it because we didn't get to do it. I think it's a good one. It's funny. Katy Perry's funny, too. Like, you change your mind like a girl changes clothes. And you pee a mess like I would know. So should we do Freaky Friday? Let's just do Freaky Friday. Come on, let's end it with a W. I want to say thank you guys for all being here. Shout out to all you guys. I love you guys. I'm going to be live on Friday, guys. Be back Friday before, hopefully, Anders. On Friday, hit the bell, guys. I'm going to be live on Friday. Let me do Freaky Friday. Cause I like Freaky Friday. I like Freaky Friday. See you for Jake Paul? Yeah, I'll see you for Jake Paul. Hey, Barry, God bless my guy. Thank you for being here for the entire stream, my guy. I appreciate that, my guy. I'm just gonna sing and then I'm gonna head out. God bless. I love you guys. The capybara is a good example of a chill guy. You know, that's Barry. You know, he's just a chill guy. You know, he doesn't really bother. He's just a chill guy who likes MMA and combat sports. Alright. What up, ma? What up, ma? What up? And by the way, I'm not going to really try to sing. I'm just going to, like, because it's a funny song. I'm not going to actually say the... Actually, I don't think I can say the N-word. I mean, obviously I can't. Why would I say I don't think I can? Obviously I can't. I'm going to just, like, bleep it out. Fuck, bro. These headphones are taking forever to come apart. By the way, I use these headphones, guys. I know. Dude, what are you? Like in 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, dude? It's because of the radiation. These prevent that. See you for Jake Paul, my boy. Shout out to all you guys. Alright, we're going to do Freaky Friday. Here we go. This is just for the fun of it, guys. Let's go. I love you guys. Let's go. I'm going to go eat after this. Oh, can I show you guys the song that I really like, though? Like, a song that's actually good. Like, not that's, like, all jokey. Like a song that's actually really good, dude. I'm gonna show you guys. Dude, this song right here. This song right here. Look. Ooh, Chris Brown did good on this song. Look. Oh, can we go raid MMA Anomaly? Yo, go raid MMA Anomaly. Let's go raid MMA Anomaly. But this is what I wanted to do. Oh, fuck. What did I do? Hang on, guys. Hang on. Go show MMA Anomaly some love. But, I wanted to do this, let's do it. You know, Let's Do It, Playboy Cardi, Lil Baby. That song is fucking awesome, guys. So this song is awesome. So I'll write best song next to it. Best song. Right here. Okay. Now let's go rate MMA Anomaly, guys. I'm gonna sing, alright? So this is MMA Anomaly. But I like the Playboy Cardi, Lil Baby, Let's Do It song. I like that song. Alright, here we go. Bear with me. Shout out to all you guys. Lil Dicky. Ooh. Let's go. Mustard on the beat, ho. I woke up Chris Busy. Oh my god, I'm the man. Oh shit, I'm so fly I can dance. There's a tattoo on my neck. I just FaceTime Kanye. I told him I'm his biggest fan. Got all the hoes my DM. I can sing so well. N-word. Hey, wait, can I really say the N-word? What up, mop? What up, mop? What up, mop? You, man, cause I'm that, hey. I woke up in Chris Brown's body. Somehow this shit turned into Freaky Friday. But we got no choice. Turn this sideways. Believe that it's Freaky Friday. Yeah, it's Freaky Friday. I'm in Chris Brown's body. I drive his Ferrari. And I'm like... Alright, guys, that's it. It's Freaky Friday. Alright, guys, that's it. That's it, guys. Let's go show MMA Anomaly some love. Let's go. I'll see you guys. I love you guys. Let's go. Go show MMA Anomaly some love. It's Freaky Friday. Peace, guys. I love you guys. Have a great day. Take care. Let's go. Giyat. Go. Peace.